There he is. Right next to the door.
And
then walk off.
Demius yells across the tavern. You! And he points at Rizor.
And as Rizor sits at his table, kind of his hood over his head. Just kind of a slight turn, angling his head a little bit, but not lifting it up. Angling his head over a little bit, kind of just 2 fingers up, a signal, hey, enjoy the drink. Or at least that's the way he's putting it anyway.
Okay. Do you speak, mortal? Come sit, come on!
Mortal.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Demius,
These guys
Demius,
are isolated.
yeah, Demius scoots over.
So Rizor kind of puts his head down a little bit, shakes it a little, kind of like, oh man, rethinking his beer choice, his beer friend choice, and slowly makes his way over there.
Is it, did he move his token?
I'm trying to. It's like,
Oh, okay. I was like, am I lagging that hard right now? Like, oh my gosh.
yeah, I'm kind of lagging.
I'll give you permission to if I didn't do it already. No, you should have permission.
Make sure you have the select and move button selected.
Yep, you have to have select and move.
It's just a drag kind of thing.
You can drag or you can use spacebar, which is kind of advanced. It's a little bit annoying. That's what I was using for the girl. All right. Anyone else going to do anything? Rizor, are you still having problems?
Yeah, I'm still trying to get it.
All right. Well, a few things that can stop it. One, you don't have permission. I think you have permission. So hold on. You have represents character and determined by character settings. Represents you. And yes, you should have permission.
There he
There we
goes.
go. Okay, there we go.
Ah, sit with us. Yes.
I don't sit, but I stand.
Well, fine. If you're going to be rude.
And nod my head.
Tell you, what kind of man buys another man a drink and doesn't sit with him? I don't know. Must be how these people, what they're accustomed to outside of a High-Ned Legion type of lifestyle.
So although he's bought a drink, although he's bought 2 drinks, he looks back and forth to both of you, kind of trying to gauge who you are, what you are, get an idea of what he's looking at. He says, my fellow kinsman, not familiar with your garb or mannerisms. Not to be rude, but you seem very out of place here.
Well, who is that humongous soldier?
Oh my god, attack!
Attack!
Help me!
Telia speaks
adding
up. It's fine, you said. Telia speaks up. We are from the High Ned Legion. Have you not heard of those soldiers before?
Any Italian soldiers or any soldiers of your kind?
Huh. And Demia speaks up. Well, I'm almost offended. Our our talents in battle have lent to many wars and battles being won, but I'll give you a free pass on this one. Either way, what brings you here?
Well, as a dabbler in the magic arts, I like to find myself a little work, a little play, a little fun, a little damage here and there. I'm looking for adventure, looking for gold, looking for women.
Talia gives you a small glare. Well, you're not convincing me anytime soon. You don't even look like you could hold a sword.
I have no need for swords.
Alright. Anyone else gonna do anything?
I'm just gonna quietly sit, drinking my tea, rubbing my feet.
Alright. Everyone is going ahead and talking inside the tavern. It's imagine that the doors are shut. The doors bust on open, and immediately everyone becomes silent. You can see there are guards that are coming right in.
All right. So I'll turn a little and actually step back towards the wall.
All right. As they walk on in, they immediately glare at everyone inside, scanning the room from left to right. A bit confused as why there's two Hynad soldiers here, but just keep going on. And then they find the ruffian sitting in the back corner wearing purple. You! Stand up at once. As they go ahead and say that, the four men standing there, or sitting down, immediately just jump from their seats, completely taken aback with the guard that's standing there before they spring into action, drawing their weapons. Just imagine them one sitting there. God.
These are city guards. Are we
It's
recognizing
the ones that are coming inside. The ones that are walking in, you can imagine they're city guards. They're the ones wearing the banner of the guard. And while the men over on the side, they're kind of looking a little beaten up, probably like bandits. Once they draw their swords, the soldiers too draw their swords. So it appears here now they stand off inside the bar. So anyone who would like to participate, you can go ahead and roll initiative.
I kind of turn to the Spartans. So you mentioned you were fighters. And I just shrug my shoulders.
All right. Go ahead and turn the turn counter up. I'm going to pop up their initiative.
Oh, I can send you to roll that. Roll that.
Dalgions didn't get added for some reason.
Yeah, Doggin, you have to select your token while you do it.
Oh, to roll initiative.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to
Participate.
you can manually do it.
Yeah, you click on it.
Just give me a second.
How do I do it? By clicking on my token.
I did it for you.
Yeah, you click on your token with the select button, and then you press initiative. Their initiative is way better than ours.
All right. So how do I do that again?
Whoa.
You can do it back.
Yeah, but you make sure the little box is around it, it's highlighted, and then you would click initiative, but don't do it this time.
I don't see anything.
Oh, shit! I forgot about that. I gotta add that to my initiative next time. I forgot I have a trait for a +1 to my initiative.
Oh, well, there you go. Add it.
Yeah, it's for both her and I. So I have an 8. Yeah, so I have an 8 initiative, and Talia has a 12. Like I said, it's fine. No big deal.
Oh, I see it on my character sheet. You said don't roll it.
Is anyone talking? I can't hear you.
No one's talking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get music, and I forgot to do that. Yeah, there's a lot of things I kind of need to do behind the scenes next weekend.
It's all good.
Yeah, you're good, dude.
Session 0.
Looks like we got some Dark Souls soldiers with the triple bars over here.
Oh dear.
Yeah, the bars are kind of for me to know: AC, BAB, and health. All right, so they would have been positioned to aim. Not that far. All right, so first bandit on the left goes ahead and he advances forward, kicking the table to the side, allowing progression of his other men, sending it sprawling to the right and actually knocking the man over that's sitting on the other table as he falls out of his chair. All right, that moves on to the soldier in the back's turn. He's not going to do much. He's going to delay his action until his friends in the front move. Get this turn order a little bigger. There we go. It's a lot of turns.
Uh-huh.
So he's delaying. All right. Officer, he's going to go ahead and do the same thing. The bandit on the second one on the right goes ahead and advances forward now that the table is moved aside. Imagine that these squares right over here are taken up by the table. That would be difficult to run. He advances and he holds the line, not really wanting to get too close to these soldiers in front of him. And then one of the next comrade moves up as well. That leaves it to Zakara's turn.
Sin?
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and get up from my chair and go ahead and walk over here and sit on a stool. And I'm gonna sit back and watch for now.
Alright. Now then your turn. I'm not going to worry about organizing anymore. I'm just going to have him in the line. Alright, soldier in the front moves forward 10 feet, and then he's going to go ahead and attack the man in front of him. Alright, that hits, and it does 5 points of damage as the man gets hit right in the shoulder with the Gesarme. The halberd like that. Alright, next soldier's turn. Since he delayed, he's going to move up as well, moving right to the over to his friend. Kicking the barrel kind of to the back a little bit and shutting the door, and leaving up room for him to get in there as well. Officer's going to go ahead and move in for the back. 1 second. Sorry about that, I got pulled aside. The officer's going to go ahead and try to move on to the side. Where he's going to kind of stand back and get ready to move up next turn. Right next to Zakar. The last bandit warrior is going to move up as well and try to get in position, readying in action for anyone to move into his threat zone. Dalgion, this is your turn.
Alright, so I'm gonna move over here and draw my heavy crossbow. And fire.
Ah. Alright, that is not gonna hit.
That's damage, not the attack.
Yeah, you have to roll attack.
My bad.
Different macro. Alright. Yeah, you're gonna roll a ranged attack. It's under your ranged attack. You do a 1d20 plus your ranged modifier. Hold on, I can actually look for it in here.
He rolled it.
I just found it.
There you go. Yes, that does miss. You shoot your heavy crossbow, and while the officer's a little taken aback and stares right at you, he looks and he sees you miss. However, he does see that you are trying to shoot the bandits, and is a little grateful for it. Alright, that leaves it to this bandit's turn. He's going to go ahead and swing at the soldier that advanced, going ahead and bringing out his weapon. Alright, and to confirm,
Oh, nice.
it does not confirm. It does hit. Alright, it does 8 points of damage as he brings the sword right into the forearm of the man holding the halberd. That leaves it to soldier in the back's turn. Soldier in the back's going to go ahead and advance forward, going through difficult terrain for 10 movement speed. And going into his threat zone, provoking an attack of opportunity. And it hits, dealing 4 points of damage as he gets scraped right across the arm, not really doing much. And he goes ahead and makes his attack. Alright, does that crit at 19? No, it's times 3 point. And he goes ahead and deals 9 points of damage as he brings that halberd right in for a stab.
I didn't roll initiative, but I want to jump in.
If you roll initiative, you'll have to pop in the. I'll just allow you pop in wherever you roll.
Okay.
Alright, so 18.01. And that's one. Alright, there you go. Zakar, you should be up a little bit.
Huh? Wait, what?
Saying you should have been up a little bit. I don't know why all these
Yeah, like on my
numbers are
screen,
fucking.
super jumbled.
Yeah, it's a little messy. There you go, you should be up there. Alright, so that leaves it to Salaya's turn.
Okay. Talia jumps for joy and grabs her shield. Ah, chance for battle! Ah, it seems more like home now. And she grabs her spear, which is on the wall next to her, and she chooses to delay her move action, along with Demius. Demius is like, ah, yes, let us go. Let us show this weak magic wielder what the High Nat are capable of. And they choose to move 20 feet. Let's see here.
Alright, keep in mind that in Pathfinder you can only do one diagonal, everything else is staircase.
Correct. Okay, so they're going to go ahead and move here, bringing up their shields in a very uniform fashion at almost perfect height. And they'll end their turns.
Alright, soldier in the back's turn. Soldier in the back's going to go ahead and move right up, flanking around.
Where's move speed? Where is that?
And he's going to go ahead and
It's in
attack
core.
the bandit. Right there.
It's at the very bottom of core. Unless they moved it.
And that does hit. That does miss. He swings his halberd right down and just misses the bandit, steps to the side. Bandit on the left turn. He's going to go ahead and twist and go ahead and aim right at the soldier standing in front of him. And that does miss as well. It critically misses. Those are always fun. Alright, Rizel, it's your turn.
Alright, so each square is 5 feet.
Each square is 5 feet, and you can only take one diagonal of 5 feet. The rest is going to be staircase. So it would be like this.
Is that okay right there?
Yep, that's 30 feet.
Can I tell which one is the least damaged?
Alright. The least damaged?
Yeah, or that. If one that hasn't been hit yet.
Alright. Bandit or soldier?
Band.
Alright.
I
This
thought
one?
about soldier though.
In this
I
one.
thought about that. Which one?
The one on the left and the bottom, and the one on the right and the bottom. So these two. Those two have not been hit. It would have been interesting if it would have been like a brawl of half the party's fighting the soldiers, half the party's fighting the bandits.
Honestly, I thought we were going to do that, but everyone there just stood and watched. Like, no.
Nah, that's all
I
right.
know. I was kind of hoping, I kind of wanted to see where you guys, your affiliations line. It would be interesting, the whole party. Hey, we just killed them all. All right.
What happened? It was the bandits. It was horrible.
It was the insane bluff, the Easmoore. That's right.
Wait, what?
Who has the insane bluff? The
I don't
Easmoore.
have the I don't have the trait yet. Like, I still need to put my traits in, but yeah.
Yes. All right. So it is still your turn, Rezo. You still have a standard action and an immediate action, a swift action, I believe.
So the difference is
Standard action, you can attack and do stuff like that. Swift action is just like dropping something or something ridiculous like that.
Oh,
So you can still attack.
alright, so I'm just gonna I'll use the spell. So think about using Ray of Frost, which will hit both those soldiers at the same time, and the other guy. So it could make it interesting. You could do that. Let's see. Does it tell me what the distance is for that? Range is 30. Okay. It's a cold cone.
Oh, a cone.
Mm-hmm.
That
Alright,
might
what's
make
the
things
cone?
interesting.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna cone. I'm gonna do a cold cone. Just get it. You know, I don't know if I could do
Okay.
it.
A cone would attack everyone within the radius.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
What's the radius of the cone?
The radius?
Dalgan, go ahead and put down your HP, AC, and ZMD. Also, fill out your HP. You want to have it max, your max HP on the right, and everything else you don't have to have anything on the right. I just want to have your health bars so I can see.
Oh.
I'm not sure where the cone is. Let's see.
Here, just copy and paste the spell.
Yeah, I have it here. I'm looking at it right now. Cast time duration and targets. It's a ray, actually. So if it's a ray, is that like just a beam?
It's a beam, man.
Yeah.
You can hit this
yeah,
one. You can
great.
hit that soldier safely. Or that
Alright.
bandit, I'm sorry. If you were going for a bandit.
Pick and choose, soldier or bandit.
Oh man, I was hoping to do
Good or evil.
Flip a coin.
Well,
You can
one's
flip a
good,
coin,
which one's
there you
evil?
go.
I'm quite serious. Flip a coin.
If you want, you can flip a coin. Do a 1d2. Just pick which one's what. Heads is 1.
All right, heads is the soldier.
Okay. God.
Oh boy.
Come on, one. Come on, one.
Yes.
You can do it. Walk up behind the guy and literally just shoot him in the air with a fucking.
I'm gonna shoot that soldier. I'm gonna shoot the soldiers right in front of me with the
All
ray of
right.
frost.
Ray of Frost is a touch attack, correct?
It is
Range touch.
Range touch. All right.
Yeah, range touch.
Figure out what this guy's touch is. All right, got it. Go ahead and roll a. Do you either roll it or? How does spell rolling work?
The
I just
D20
clicked on it,
plus
so I don't know
dex.
what it's doing.
There you go.
Oh, it'll do all the caster level checks and everything for you, but you still have to roll the damage yourself.
All right, so I just rolled caster level check equals 23.
It's a crit. Do you have to confirm that?
I don't think they can crit it.
No,
I could be wrong.
not unless we're
Well,
going.
some cantrips I know probably can, but all right. Go ahead and roll the 1d3 points of damage. All right, you
There we
do
go,
3
max
points
damage.
of damage to the soldier standing
Oh, boy.
right in front of you. If you zap him with your cold, he looks back at you like, "What the hell?"
Oops.
It's like, what the fuck, man?
Oops.
Roll bluff for that. Sorry.
I kind of shrug like, what?
You want to try to do a bluff?
Want to do a bluff? Yeah.
All right, roll a bluff.
I'm
Figure
gonna
what
do
the
that.
sense motive is.
You just go to your skills and click on the dice next to bluff.
All right, cool. Abilities, I'm guessing, right?
Skills.
I'm sorry. I said that already.
Zap him again. No, -2 to bluff. Sorry.
My bad, dude.
Dang it. Freaking hands, man. They just work on themselves.
You need to get that checked. Don't stay
Oh,
behind
here's
me.
bluff. Okay, I'm gonna roll. It's really slow.
It's fine. You'll get faster as we go along. That's
Yep.
why we're doing session 0.
Yeah, it's getting around on the character sheet. It's so slow.
That's why I like Mythweavers and macros.
There it is.
All right. He thinks you are telling the truth.
Excellent.
Wow, that's a low check. Jesus.
Oh, I'll go with that.
You both rolled a 7.
Okay.
He does not think anything of it. He just shrugs as he goes ahead.
Okay.
Bandit warrior in the middle is his turn. He's going to go ahead and attack the soldier right in front of him. That has not hit. He goes ahead and brings his long sword down, and he just brings up his shoulder, the armor protecting him just enough. Brings it back to the top of the list. All right, soldier in the middle. Who's got attacks and attack the same dude. It's trading blows. That does hit, dealing. Wow.
And my spells don't use up. I'm not using up my spells.
Now, if you cast a 0 level spell, it does not use up any spell slots or anything like that.
Yeah, it doesn't.
All right.
All right, he does 13 points of damage. That halberd goes right on into his lung, just stabbing right in.
Oh.
Oh, damn. So was that the soldier that got hit?
Yeah, that's a soldier that hit. The soldier right behind him is going to go ahead and advance as well, taking a 5-foot shift, and he's going to go ahead and do the same attack on the same man.
I'm gonna hit that soldier next. That's the one in front of me.
However, he does miss. The man barely gets out of the way. Officer in the back, he's going to go ahead and start snickering as he goes ahead and he brings up his javelin, and he's going to go ahead and aim it right up. Moving first, of course. And he's going to go ahead and throw right at the man right here. Sorry, fingers are not working with me.
You're good.
All right,
Cool,
and
man.
Tails.
Should be on me.
6
right
points
now,
of damage. What?
right? Oh, wait. Oh, sorry.
6 points of damage as he throws the javelin right into his stomach, piercing right through. That moves on to Zakaro's turn.
All right. Gonna go ahead and roll the. Okay. So, I'm gonna go ahead and look at the officer here, and I'm gonna go ahead and use the eye bite. Hex
You
on him.
rolled as well.
Jesus Christ.
Awesome, man. Awesome.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and use the eye bite hex on him. DC 16 will save
Nice.
and reduce his AC by 2.
Which one is it? Is it the guard or officer, or is it the
Officer.
guard? Okay. Well, they all don't have really good will saves, so I'm just gonna let you know that right now. They're all the same. Is it a fear effect?
No, it's just an effect that reduces his AC by 2.
Okay. Never mind then. It's not a fear effect, so he doesn't get that bonus. Alright, he did not pass. It reduced by 2? For how long?
For how long? It is for 8 rounds.
8 rounds. Alright. I don't know how
Yep.
to put a time on these things.
It's 3 plus my wisdom modifier, so yeah.
20 wisdom.
Yep.
Alright, there you go. Just let me know after 8 rounds, I guess.
You know, I can teach you how to
Will he
add a
notice
debuff
this?
tracker right quick.
Alright, please do that.
Okay, so on your turn order thing, click the little settings gear to add one. And then what you do is on the what's the menu for names, like there's like a custom, like 2 lines at the bottom. What are they called?
Right, there's add custom item, item label, and round calculation.
Okay, so item label, you're gonna call it AC debuff, or like just AC DB, whatever you want to call it, and then you do -1, and then you put it under the officer, and you put the number 8 there, and every round it will tick down 1, as long as you keep hitting next turns.
Where'd it... Oh, there it is.
Other than that, for my move action, I'm going to use the Hex Chant, because you can use it as a move action, which increases the duration of my eye bite by 1 round.
Would he have noticed this?
Probably.
God.
It was a will save, but he wouldn't have known who it was.
It doesn't specify that they gain any knowledge of it at all, so...
Okay, well, then I'm assuming he's oblivious to this, and he just feels a little bit weaker, probably because that javelin throw made him feel more courageous.
There we go. We're
Alright,
wearing down.
and that just got stabbed in the with the javelin is going to go ahead and make a 5-foot shift back, and he's going to go ahead and attack the man on the left.
I'm gonna wear him down, Zakuru. Zakaru?
It does, however, miss.
Zakaru.
He brings that long sword down and just scrapes right across his armor. Dalgian.
Sorry. For a heavy crossbow, it's actually full round action to reload, so.
Alright, you going to go ahead and reload?
Yep.
Alright, that'll end your turn. The bandit that has not been hit yet is going to go ahead and trade another blow. However, swinging his sword a little bit to the left. And to confirm? That does confirm, dealing 13 points of damage to the soldier on the left, right here. That does, however, put him at -3, and he is unconscious and bleeding out.
Which one is that?
The
Ah, okay.
All right, that moves on to the soldier over here. He's gonna go ahead and take a 5-foot shift forward, and he's gonna go ahead and attack the one that just nearly killed his brother. However, misses, and his rage or his little bit of a hate-induced rage, he misses. Talia's turn.
Talia will go ahead and she's just gonna go. This is not difficult terrain to move 20 feet for. Is that correct?
The table?
No. No, I'm saying yeah. Is this a clear shot right here? Like, is it
For her.
okay?
For you, it wouldn't because you have that table in the way.
Oh, okay. They're gonna go ahead and move together. I'm gonna go ahead and perform an acrobatics check and fail my ass off.
You're gonna slip back, try to move on the table, and fall right back. As you bring your foot up, you accidentally kick your shin right into the edge of the table, and you fall.
And I laugh loudly.
Okay, so that's knocking me prone.
No, you're still standing.
Okay. All right.
Just RP purposes. You kicked your shin right into the edge of the table, so you're
Okay.
gonna take a step back. All
So-
right. Well, you couldn't get over, so you still have a standard action if you can do anything.
Can I substitute for movement action to go around or no?
If you were to, I think, is it acrobatics check a swift action? Don't know. Because if you can, I know you can double move. You can double move. I know
You
that.
can drop your standard action to a move action and use it for that.
If you want to do that, you can.
All right.
So you
Talia,
can double move and you can run as well.
Yeah.
Just the full-
Talia is gonna turn back and laugh at Demias. Fool, nice jump. Hush, woman.
Hush, woman. I like this character. All right.
Right, yours, right with her.
All right. This soldier
Up
over
there,
here,
come.
he's gonna go ahead and shift on over and stand in position. Now they have a full line. And they're gonna go ahead and swing at the weakened one that looks like he's on the left, or his left. That does hit, dealing 5 points of damage and knocking him unconscious. Alright, that brings it to Bandit Warrior right here. He's going to go ahead, turn first, so he's on the wall. And he's going to go ahead and swing at him. Movement delay thing?
Yeah, where the little yellow line comes up and it moves.
Oh, yes. Yeah, you hit shift when you pick up your character. You hit shift again for every other point you want to go to. It's just a little thing I can do for movement. It
Okay,
takes
cool.
a little bit to get into. Took me like a few days to figure it out. Alright, it's +6. I forgot what it was. BAB was. Alright, 20 hits, dealing 8 points of damage to the man standing in front of him. Alright, that brings it to Ryzel's turn, who everyone is completely oblivious of.
So I'm gonna do a summon a creature.
Alright.
Summon a viper.
Viper.
It's a 1 round cast time.
1 round of casting? Alright, so you're gonna wave your hands however hell you feel like, even snapping them if you really want. And you're gonna start summoning.
I'm waving my hands, making it look like I'm, kind of pointing at the bandits.
All right.
Like, yeah, attack these guys. Kind of
Half-assing.
Yeah, just kind of, hey, yeah, I'm right here with you guys. Don't worry, got your back.
All right, 10. What did 10 stabilize? Hold on.
Yeah, as long as it's above 10.
Yeah. All right, 10 stabilizes, and this man over here stabilizes.
Soldier or bandit?
He's unconscious now.
Oh.
Is that the one with the skull and crossbones?
No, the one with skull and crossbones still bleeding out. The one with the mask on, he's still.
Mask. Okay.
He's unconscious.
A medic should save that soldier.
I'm just kind of looking at him.
The other
going,
guy.
Don't bleed on.
You
Don't
just
bleed
watch
on my
him bleed
shoes.
out? That's not creepy at all.
Yeah, don't bleed on my shoes, man. These are new.
Don't be putting blood on them J's, though.
That's right, man. Jeez.
All right, he passes as well. He is stabilizing. All right, next soldier's turn. Who's going to go ahead and attack the one that's on the ground? He is helpless. He's just going to go ahead and roll damage. Coup de grace. They believe coup de grace is instant crit, so it does twice damage, right? Yeah, I believe coup de grace is a crit, does twice damage, and
It's a
full round attack.
It's a guaranteed crit, yes.
Yep, he does 17 damage, so I believe the base to beat it is 27 now. He has to do a 27 fortitude save. He's dead. Oh, you couldn't even see you guys' bar. Whoops.
Nope.
Oh, well, that's a problem. Hold on.
I mean, they're just bandits.
Well, I mean, you kind of got to see their health bar to fight them.
Or
Yeah.
save them.
Yeah, I've never
You're doing a great job saving them.
yeah, I've never seen a DM who actually shows the bars to the or shows the enemy bars. That's actually different. I've never seen that before.
Same. How hard are they? Yeah, they're bloodied.
No, I show bars and stuff like that because I like you guys to know.
No, it's fine.
Well, it's actually kind of good because, okay, so you can kind of tell relatively how damaged they appear, but you can't actually see
The
what
number.
their
You
health
can't see
is.
the numbers, but you can tell. Like in real life, you will be able to tell. Oh, I hit this guy across the head with the club. Yeah, he's bleeding on the ground. He's still alive, though. He's pretty hurt.
Yeah. If I say it enough times, looking at the bar, saying, "Is that 4 hit points left? Is that 4 hit points left?" I don't know exactly where the bar is. For 4 hit points.
Yeah, well, if you want to, you gotta think how much he has to begin with, though.
Jeez.
Well, this guy doesn't even need a bar because he's
He smoked.
dead.
Smoked.
He's just a body now. All right, that leaves it to.
He
He just
wasn't
killed him.
He wasn't getting.
It's the officer's turn. He's going to go ahead and move up, bringing up his sword. Whatever the hell he's using. I think he's using a fucking great sword or something. No, he's using it against army. Masterwork. Okay, that's wonderful. Welcome to Pain Town. This thing's going to fucking hurt.
What's he using?
It didn't hurt at all. He sees it coming and he's like, what the hell is this?
You've got to take a left to get to Pain Town.
Alright, Zakaro's turn.
Alright, so I'm going to use the Evil Eye Hex again on the officer, this time reducing his attack roll by 2.
Excellent.
I see some making another will save.
Yes, another DC 16 will save.
Alright, he does not pass that either.
Close, though.
Do these hex? They don't show anything. You can't tell whatsoever.
Yeah, question. Yeah, like
Here's
in
the
terms of
actual-
Like see something kind of sitting on his shoulder, like what the hell?
No,
Yeah,
it's
that-
supernatural.
yeah, it's supernatural. You wouldn't see it. You wouldn't see it.
It's slumber next. That's fun.
So other than that, though, I will continue to chant to their duration. So they
Alright.
should both still be at 9 rounds right now.
9 rounds? Oh.
Yeah, because as long as he chants, the duration doesn't tick down.
Damn.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
I can't move while I'm chanting, but hey.
It's pretty cool for a boss.
Alright.
This one's broken.
And
Hold on. I'm just gonna say debuffs. Or fuck, I have to put another one down. It was broken. Yeah, there we go. Not fixed.
Alright.
All right, so there we go.
I'm slowly dwindling away his abilities.
All right, Bandit Warrior's turn. All right, so seeing how the man went ahead and just got hit by him, he's gonna go ahead and attack the officer. That is, however, even with his decreased AC, the bandit ends up missing the officer. Dalzion.
Alright, so I'm actually going to shout at. That was really loud echo.
Yep.
Sorry. I'm actually going to shout out and ask what they're being arrested for.
Yeah, there you go.
Probably should have done that in the beginning.
Yeah. Oops.
All right, who are you gonna ask?
During a grand melee.
I'm going to shout to the officer and ask what do you charge these men with?
The same thing will charge you if you don't shut up and know your place.
Well, that answers that question.
All right, he's gonna go ahead and roll an intimidate against you. All right, go ahead and roll a. I think it's a counter intimidate, or is it a? What is it? Will save? Yep. You feel shaken.
Can I still attack?
Yeah, Shaken's just an AC minus, right?
Yeah, it seems like that.
Yeah, it's AC minus 2. So yeah, you can still attack.
That's what I thought.
I mean, you would feel a little shaken if someone like that just started yelling like that. Right. You can go ahead and you can attack, and I believe you can still. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Who are you attacking?
The officer.
Roll your damage.
That escalated quickly.
Sweet.
10 points of damage.
Sweet.
As you hear that, you get a little bit shaken, but you're just like, fuck you. And you just shoot right at him. Nailing him right in the cheek with a bolt.
Being shaken helps me aim.
I say no.
You're going to pay for that. The bandit warrior is going to go ahead and look at the man on the ground. He's going to go ahead and coup de grace him.
Oh my god.
That was a sweet hit.
Alright, 13. And the fortitude say, I don't think he has a fortitude higher than that. He has a fort plus 6. Oh, wow. Hold on. He might actually be able to save this. No, he does not. He dies.
Oh, good shot.
Alright. Moving on to the soldier on the right. He's going to go ahead and attack the bandit. However, misses his AC. He just barely gets out of the way in time. Talia.
Talia and Demias choose to move to the entry of the establishment, and they get into a full defensive stance, and Demias yells, I'm sorry, they're fighting defensively, not total defense, sorry. They're fighting defensively. And Demias commands, "No one leaves until we know what happened here."
Alright, I like it.
Nice.
Alright, soldier on the far left, he's going to go ahead and attack the man in front of him. Misses. All right, moves on. He's a fucking bitch. There we go. Next person. Oh, Gren. All right.
Yeah. After hearing, we can't leave. Can I get a refill?
Oh, you already have a turn order. My bad.
There he is.
All right, I'll pop you in right next to Ryza. Usually you have to wait till next turn to do it, but I don't care. I'll let you just do it anyway because it's the beginning of the next turn anyway. Turn cycle. All right, so bandit in front of they just got swung at. It's gonna swing. He hits, dealing 11 points of damage and knocking that man out. All right, that moves on to Gren.
For temporary increases to AC, do you want me to just change it on the token, or do you want me to actually do it in the sheet?
Token.
Okay.
You can do it on the token, and it'll be fine.
Okay.
Oh, you labeled them. That's nice. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as long as your sheets are all set up the same way, where green's health, blue CMD, and red's AC. I don't care if you label it, put slashes where there's two numbers. You know, I like to kind of see what you guys come up with. It's kind of cool. All right, so what would Gren do?
Gren.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, who the hell's Gren?
Oh, that's your character name. I'm gonna call you your character name.
No, that's Gren. I'm not used to it. I'll just move
All
over
right,
here.
Randy then. There
That
you
works
go.
too.
All right, hold on.
Oh,
All right, so that would be
30.
15.
No, I was right. Damn.
Yep, there you go.
So I'll literally just move here. And quick free action, I'll draw my sword.
All right, there you go. You're gonna draw your sword and prepare.
Yep.
You're gonna delay a standard action for some reason.
Nope, just gonna draw it and wait.
All right, cool. Rise off.
All right. Hands flicker, and then swoop down, and the snake appears behind the officer. Over.
All right.
It attacks immediately.
All right, might be a little big. Hold on. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, it's pretty small.
All right,
It's-
go
it's
ahead.
It's a tiny animal, I guess.
Oh, tiny animal.
yeah.
Never mind then.
Let's see. Speed is 20, climbs 20.
There you go.
Bite-
Tiny.
Yeah, bites for.
All right, there you go. He's tiny now. He only takes up a 2.5.
Nice, perfect. He lasts for 3 rounds.
3 rounds. Got it.
He does.
All right, go ahead and roll your attack or your bite, whatever. I believe he is now flanked, so he gets his flat-footed. Oh, it doesn't really do much. He doesn't have a high dex anyway, so he literally just gets like 1 less AC.
Okay, so there's a ton of crap in there.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, what you would do is you would take. Do you have a base attack bonus on it?
I do not.
Okay. What's its strength?
You give me 1 second here.
And what's its level?
Its level is 1.
Alright, so it would have 1 BAB, and its strength would be.
All right, its strength is 4.
Alright, it just gets his BAB because it's a natural attack. So yeah, it would just go ahead
1d2, 2 plus poison.
D2 and 2 plus poison. All right. Yeah, go ahead and roll your attack. It's +1.
Roll my attack. Oh,
Yeah, you're still trying to attack the officer. Yeah, so you get a +1 because of its BAB, and it's a bite attack. So
that's just a standard melee attack.
yeah, it's just a standard melee attack. You attack and then you damage. I'll check up your familiars later on, kind of see more about them, help that out. Yeah, your melee attack misses though. By the way, your snake tries to go ahead and bite him, and he hears a hissing, and he brings his boot up. Like, what the fuck?
What is this?
Yeah, like definitely gonna need help with that familiar situation, especially seeing as shamans get 2 familiars. They get their second one at 4th level, and it changes
I'm
daily.
gonna be looking that up. Yeah, I'll just give you guys ruling on it, and you have to figure it out yourself from there on. I'll tell you what it is, and you have to figure that out. All right, soldier. That's one right here. He's gonna go ahead and attack the man in front of him. Still can't hit him though, for some reason.
So if I have my snake, is that I do it well?
And it misses.
My snake attacks separately, right?
What was that?
Snake would attack separately from me. Like you do an attack.
Yeah, it's a
regular
completely
attack.
different turn. It just does what you ask. And the man tried to attack the bandit in front of him, and he ends up missing. And now the officer's turn. He's going to go ahead and he saw... Which one shot at him with the bow again? It was the dog gun?
Yep, that was me.
All right. He's going to go ahead and move towards you, provoking an attack of opportunity from both the snake and the bandit. So go ahead and roll an attack. Yeah, from the snake. If you want to, anyone else who wants to attack him as he goes by, you can.
Yeah, sure. That's why I'm here.
All right.
There we go. Nice.
All right. Bandit misses. What about the snake?
Oh, I just roll an attack roll? Okay.
Yeah. That misses. He sees you attacking you, like, you're going to get yours next.
Wow, 2. That's so sad.
Did the
he
snake
not,
get him?
Did,
Yeah, it's
did you
I'm
not
rolling,
put in
I'm
the
rolling.
1d8 type or anything like that, or was that a crossbow?
It's a heavy crossbow. He has to reload.
No, it didn't.
Yeah.
Not with a 5, I did.
All right, yep, the snake ends up missing as well. Everyone missed him, so now he's going to go ahead and move on in and try to swing at... I can't see your name. Daljian with his huge...
Belgium.
All right, I'm assuming that misses.
Yep.
Just barely. He ends up swinging and he misses with his Gasarmi, making him a little bit upset. That's Akaru.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and use Evil Eye on this soldier right here to kind of continue throwing around debuffs.
All right, what debuff are you going to give him?
And I'm gonna give him a -2 to attack.
All right.
So DC 16 will save.
They don't have a really good will save.
They're getting close.
Oh, wow, he actually passed.
Alright, well in that case, I will link it. It persists for 1 round on him, and I will chant to keep it up as well.
All right.
So basically, if I drop my chant, that buff's gonna go off of him. Or debuff.
Yeah. So it's just 1 round now. Okay. He still
Yeah.
has it, though.
Yeah, so no matter
That's
what,
OP.
yeah.
Well, I would say it's a 2. Not only that, he can't attack at all.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
literally.
but if you send a guy behind you and you're like, oh, -2, -2, -2.
That's
And
true.
you keep doing that, and then no one else can get to him because you have a shield wall. And
Sorry.
trying to figure out which one where it was one on the far right, correct?
Yes,
Correct.
the one on the far right.
And yeah, lost him. Found him. There we go.
So what are all these other patrons doing?
They're watching.
Watching quietly,
This
just sitting
happens
there.
quite a lot. This happens quite often, believe it or not.
Yeah, if they're actually not moving, that would actually be a bad sign.
Oh no, they're moving around. I mean, the guy that I was on the ground, got up, brought his chair back, sat back down. Musicians have stopped playing. People are watching, but they're keeping their distance.
I thought about dropping my snake on that table down below with the 4 people sitting at it.
With the
See what
peasant.
they would
With the
do.
peasant.
Yeah, we'd be
Oops.
like, whoa, shit.
All right. So that brings it on to Adam Zakara's turn. Brings it to shit. I lost it. Bandit turn. He's gonna go ahead and look at the snake and be like, "What the fuck is that?" And 5-foot shift before attacking it.
Oh, man.
With his luck, he's gonna get poisoned.
All right. He attacked him with a long sword. So I mean, does that hit it?
Yes.
Mm.
Most definitely.
And did that kill it?
Yes, it's dead.
All right. Snake is dead.
Poor snake, it didn't do anything.
God damn. You scared
Then
everybody.
he's gonna turn back and prepare. That moves it on to Dalgion's turn.
I swapped my rapier.
Alright. Drawing a weapon is an attack opportunity, isn't it?
It is.
It's a movement.
Yeah.
Well, you can substitute with a movement action if he wants to.
And then it wouldn't be an attack opportunity, would it?
No.
Okay, well then I'll do that.
Alright. Okay, even with his debuff, that still misses. You try to go ahead and bring that rapier in for a stab, and it misses him. Just barely, though. You guys are getting close. Alright, that brings it to the
One
other
day.
bandit's turn.
One day.
Who's going to go ahead and swing at the soldier on the right. That misses. Wow, these guys can hit worse shit.
Maybe I should have decreased his AC.
I don't know.
There you go.
Oh wait, yeah, he actually has that debuff. I forgot about that. He has that debuff on him.
Wait, which one?
The one on the right. I never went ahead and put the token on him, so I forgot he had it. That does hit. It meets. Alright, that deals 10 points of damage to him. Not knocking him down, but getting him really bloody as that longsword goes right in and cuts an ear off. Probably should have wore helmets. That then leaves it to his turn. He's going to attack the man to his left. Where he does hit, dealing 9 points of damage and nearly knocking the bandit down. Oh wait, he has that. Wait, did you give him an AC debuff or an attack
No,
debuff?
no. I gave him the attack debuff. That's why I said maybe I should have given him
yeah,
the
never
AC.
mind. Then yeah, then there was no damage to him, and that thing missed. You would have done a lot more if you gave him all AC debuffs.
I don't know what's worse, honestly.
Well, never mind then. All both attacks missed. There we go. Crisis averted. Talaya.
So Talia glares over to the officer, and I'm gonna roll an intimidate check on her right quick.
To answer your question, everyone ignored you for that statement.
I was gonna.
'Cause they know that there are back doors that they can leave.
She's gonna yell at the officer and ask, "What are these men's crimes?" If you are their leader, answer us. What were these men's crimes? Am I okay to roll intimidate for that or no?
If you want.
Okay.
1 second. It's a will save, I believe. Trying to fear him, or you're trying to put fear into him, or are you trying to make him talk?
Trying to make him talk.
Alright, he doesn't get that fear bonus. Doesn't really do him good, and he's like, fine, murder. That's what I'm gonna do to you.
Pretty direct.
So let me see here. They're gonna choose to go ahead and move together.
Alright. You gonna shove Rysor down?
Yes, I'm gonna perform an
Alright.
overrun. Here.
Overrun?
Yep.
What does that do?
Overrun is basically I'm trying to charge through your square. If the how do I say this? It's basically like a charge, but I'm not. If I roll high enough, you get knocked down. Essentially, let me see here. Overrun. I don't want to fuck this up.
Well, otherwise you can't get through or something.
Yeah, because you can't move through a square since we're not allies yet.
You have to knock me down in order to.
I would have to
Yeah,
not
you
literally.
Be a brute.
I would literally have to say, "Excuse
I
me."
got you.
Just excuse me, and then wait. No, they're not gonna do that.
No, they're not going to do that.
Yeah. So I forget how to roll. Do you roll for overrun, or how does that work?
CMB,
CMB, right? Okay. Okay, I can do that. No problem.
I would assume.
All right.
You can do that, or I can look it up.
Yep.
I'm assuming that beats your CMD.
Yes, it does.
All right, now you are knocked prone. It would take you a move action to get up.
Okay. And that's gonna end her turn. And Demios is going to move 20 feet. Here, that is 20 feet, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, 10. Yeah. Okay.
Yep, 10 and 10.
And he's going to attack this soldier here.
Okay.
So let's see here. Long spear.
All right, that does miss. You try to spring your spear right in from the back, and he brings his halberd down and knocks it to the side.
Okay.
Even with the flanking bonus, you don't get it.
All right. And I'm going to end his turn.
All right, the man on the ground. Does he stabilize? We'll find out in a second. Yes, he stabilizes.
Well, there he is, back alive again.
Doesn't do him good because the man's is going to kill him.
He was like, and coup de grace.
15, and I don't think he can save that. Oh, that's right, he can. He has to roll a nat 20. He did not save. He's dead.
Oh, at this rate, there's not going to be any people still alive for me to heal at the end of the battle.
Yeah.
Oh, these guys want to kill each other. They're not going to worry about, oh, he's on the ground, kill him.
Makes our
Ooh.
jobs easier.
All right, and that moves on to where he's had to do the coup de grace. He has no more turn. All right, Gren.
Yay. I'm going to 5-foot step and then full attack the officer.
Ah, yes, love full attacks. Flanking bonus as well onto his AC.
What is the full attack?
Oh my god.
All right, that one misses. Let me know that one.
Yep. I don't think I have another attack, so that's it.
Oh, so you only have one attack. Okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah, I don't have another attack until, like, 9th level, maybe?
I believe you can get another one at 6th level, and if you have any natural attacks, there you go.
If you're cleric, it's 8th level, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm not for a long while.
Oh, I was thinking barbarian fighter. Yeah, they get 6th level. Yeah, that'll be a little bit. All right, you attack him. You miss. He brings his helmet down and just lets it block the brunt of the force. He's like, you're not gonna do that much. And Razor's turn now. Razor,
All right, so I stand up.
All right.
Yeah, with a very, very angry look on my face.
All right. So that's your
This-
move action.
Let's see what am I gonna see what this range is. All right. Well, looking at let's see, what's it? The one who trampled me.
Tell ya.
Oh yeah.
Well, they're going to tell you, trampling me. My hands flicker towards her,
Oh boy.
but I cast Daze on the officer.
All right.
That's a 1 round. Let's see. Well, here's the question. So the spell clouds the mind of the humanoid creature with 4 or fewer hit dice.
Oh, it's a will save.
Yeah, 4 or fewer hit dice, so that it takes no action.
Yeah, and you save.
Dull. Yeah, can't do anything.
Did he save?
Oh, hold on. Let's see. So, how do I tell?
What's your casting stat? So what? An 18, right?
What am I looking for?
You're a charisma-based sorcerer with an 18 charisma. Yes.
Yes, correct.
So that
So-
means his caster level is 18.
His DC should be 15.
All right. Well, he doesn't do it, and now he is dazed.
So 1 round. Yeah. Okay.
All right, he's dazed for 1 round.
But just in case, you can find that on the spells list, and it'll calculate your DC in the spell tray.
Oh, my DC is 14. Okay. So my DC is 14 for days.
He still didn't get it though.
Yeah.
I
My
didn't
DC
believe he
is-
would pass.
No.
All right. It's end your turn. And that moves on to.
Then I make a cruel smile at her.
That moves on to the soldier's turn. Did Talia try attacking the soldier? Or,
No. No, simply just moved.
Who did anyone attack a soldier?
But Demias did.
All right, Demias did. Well, that's a predicament. Okay, he's gonna go ahead and 5-foot shift back before going ahead and swinging at Demias.
Update his AC and sorry about that.
All right, well, I don't think that that blocked.
No, 20 AC.
All right, he deals 6 points of damage to you as he brings his halberd down and goes right into the missing part of your armor. This officer can't do shit. He just stands there with his hand over his head. Zakaru.
I'm gonna go ahead and use Evil Eye again on this guy right here,
All right.
and I'm going to this time
That one?
use it to
Alright.
to use a AC debuff. DC 16. Will save.
All right, he passed.
Oh,
So-
barely.
It stays on him for 1 round, and I will chant to continue the effect.
Yeah, that's right.
I built my character to be mostly a controller / debuffer for like in actual combat. So
All right, go ahead. That'll be Bandit Warrior's turn. I can't really do anything until. Go ahead ahead and fix this. All right. Moves on to the bandit's turn. He's going to go ahead and move up and go ahead and attack the soldier. And you gave him the attack debuff, correct?
Yeah, that one has the attack debuff.
All right, that does not do anything. He misses, and that moves on to Dalgion's turn.
Never mind.
All right, that melee attack misses.
And if I step back, that's going to provoke an attack of opportunity.
Unless it's a 5-foot shift.
If it's a 5-foot shift, no.
Then I will do that.
All right, you do a 5-foot shift back. That moves on to the other bandit's turn. He's going to go ahead and fill in the gap to the right and go ahead and try to attack the soldier. That does hit, dealing. I hate when I do that. 7 points of damage. That moves on to the exact same soldier's turn. Who's going to go ahead and attack.
Oh, Dalgion, what happened?
He still has the debuff. Attack the one to his left. Oh.
Must have hit a button.
Something happened.
Hmm.
Oh, my roll 20 just took a crap for a second. And it's still taking a crap. Nah, I have to refresh it real quick. Alright, I'm loading back up. Have an ad now. Alright, there we go. Sorry about that. I don't know what the hell happened.
Oh, good.
He's gonna go ahead and turn an attack. And he misses just barely. That debuff saving that bandit's life. Alright, that moves on to Talia's turn.
Talia is going to attack. Oops, wrong thing. Talia is going to attack this bandit warrior here with her long spear.
Alright. That hits, roll damage.
The damage is rolled on there.
Ah, that's right, you're doing those. 9 damage as she goes ahead and stabs right through his chest. Nearly knocking him down.
And you call yourself a soldier? Weak. Alright, that's going to end her turn. And since this warrior's in the 10-foot range, he's also going to attempt to use his long spear.
Yes, you get that 10-foot range. That kills him. He gets knocked down. Or doesn't kill him. He knocks him down. It goes ahead and knocks him down to -7. Yep, there you go. Alright, there's one less bandit.
And then, yep, he's not going to do a move action. He's just going to hold firm.
Alright, it moves on to this soldier who's dead, doesn't have a turn. This bandit who's alive probably hasn't moved in a while. He's going to go ahead and take 10 feet of movement to move here on top of that body.
Attacking.
Where he's going to go ahead and...
That provokes for me, right? Okay.
I won't provoke it. It's just a...
Oh, it's a 5 foot.
onto
It's a
rough
5 foot.
terrain.
It's
Yeah,
a
it's a
5
5 foot movement using 10 feet because he's moving onto a body, so we can't.
Got
touch
it.
shit.
Got it. Okay.
He just only gets an attack now. Attacking soldier 4. And that would hit, dealing 8 points of damage as he goes right into his back. Alright, Gren.
All right. I shall try to hit the officer at least once before this day is over. Let's see. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Alright, critical miss. You end up trying to swing, nearly losing the scimitar in your hand, but you hold firm to it. Focus more on holding that than throwing it. Raizola.
All right, so let's see, I'm going to move to the officer. And then I'm going to cast Chill Touch on him.
Nice.
Alright. Touch attack. His touch is... Alright. Fortitude save. And the touch was... What was it? Oh, no, it's a... Automatically hits, correct?
Yeah, it automatically hits.
Okay, well then there we go. Right, he has to roll fortitude save.
It says will. Oh, 4-2 partial. Will negates.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so he rolls both. Yeah, he only gets to roll 1 with these things. I remember those. Alright, he does partial damage. Go ahead and roll your damage. And he does not take strength damage because he made a successful fortitude save.
That's
But he does take 8 points of damage as you touch him.
All right.
And isn't he afraid or flee?
You get a little fear or flee.
Yeah, flee as if panicked.
An undead creature.
Undead
you
creature.
touch.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
no damage
Undead
That's
creature.
Yeah, it's undead.
Okay.
You don't want him to flee.
No.
Because if he flees, he's gonna get the garrison.
I want him to be scared. He's got a-
Sorry, he's alive.
Trembling with a little cold.
He's still alive. Alright, so that moves on to the soldier over here's turn. Who's gonna go ahead and try to withdraw. Provoking an attack of opportunity for the bandit and Demeus, as well as, I believe, Talia.
Okay. Who do you want to roll first? Doesn't matter.
Do the bandit. It doesn't matter, just all roll at the same time. Alright, so Demeus hits.
Yeah, don't let that
Bandit
coward
hits.
go.
11 damage, knocks him down, and Demeus goes ahead and goes in for the killing strike.
Where are you going?
There you go.
Alright, go ahead and make the attack, or the damage. Oh, you did 8 damage, wow. Is that more than his constitution? No, he has to stabilize or he dies.
He's barely just
Nice.
hanging in there.
Nice.
right, that moves on to the officer's turn, who literally has 4 people around him. He's going to go ahead and do his best to swing at Rizor, who just attacked him.
Of course. Yeah.
Not me, because I keep missing.
Won't have that much
Keep in
trouble.
mind.
I'm no threat.
Keep in mind,
He
I am
completely
sitting on a
misses,
stool.
though, just like Ren did.
Wow, the crit fail.
Nice.
Alright, Zakaru.
All right. What can I do to make this work?
Well, you have 2 soldiers and 2 bandits left. Well, sorry, I take that back. 3 bandits.
I'm gonna use.
Who
the
do you want to
Evil
keep
Eye
alive?
Hex. I'm gonna use the Evil Eye Hex on the what do you call it? Officer again. This time reducing saves.
Oh.
Thank you. That's perfect.
The sorcerer agrees.
So it is
I'm
minus
very
2
thankful.
to all saves.
Yep. 16
Alright.
DC to reduce it to 1 round.
Oh.
Alright. And I will continue to chant to keep the buffs up.
Do you mind if I ask how loud your chant is? Is it like kind of quiet or?
I wouldn't say you would necessarily hear it. I'm kind of whispering it under my breath, so you can probably hear me over there mumbling, just going like right.
Okay.
So if
alright.
Alright.
yeah, so like you can probably hear it if you're like right next to me.
Okay.
Yeah, like 5 feet away.
Like 5 feet. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Alright, so the bandit warrior. Yeah, whispering's like 5 feet away. And he has to stabilize. -7 to his Constitution, which is a 0. It's 11, so he gets 0 modifier. So, oh crap. All right, he stabilizes. Dalgion.
I'm going to switch back to my. Sorry. I'm going to switch back to my crossbow and attempt to. Oh, I can't reload it till next turn, can I?
Yeah, he'll be reloaded next round.
And I end.
What was that? What was
What?
that?
I end my turn.
Okay, so you're reloading?
Do what?
Are you
Are you
reloading?
reloading.
Yes.
Alright, you would have to take only a 5-foot shift. You can't move 10, because that would be using a move in action, because reloading is a full round. Alright, now the bandit's turn. He's on the ground. Or not on the ground. He's going to go ahead and attack the soldier. And that does not hit, because he has that attack debuff, not the AC debuff. Alright, that moves on to the soldier's turn, who's going to go ahead and try to stab him on the ground. $10. Alright, well, that was pitiful. Bandit has a what for it? He has a +3. He survives, and they think he's all dead. Yep, he survives, and they think he's dead. But now he is bleeding again. Alright. Wait, hold on, actually. No, it's not Dalgion's turn. It's the soldier's turn, and then it's Talia's turn.
So this bandit warrior here, is he on the ground unconscious again?
He's on the ground. He just got stabbed, and everyone thinks he's dead. You can make a perception to figure out if he's not dead or not.
Okay, I'll go ahead and do that. Nope. Okay.
You think he's dead?
I think he's dead. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and request the soldier to move to the side so I can attack the bandit warrior behind him.
All right. As you do that, yeah, you have to wait till after he moves. So you get a delay in action.
I'll go ahead and delay action.
All right, delaying a standard, I assume.
Correct.
All
Yep.
right, delaying
All
a
right.
standard action.
So Demios is going to go ahead and attack this bandit warrior here.
All right. That misses.
Oh, that's a shame.
Crit, yeah, crit damage.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
shame.
max damage. You tried to bring your long spear over, but the bodies psych you out a little bit, and you just merely miss. Somehow he actually manages to get out of the way, even on top of the body.
And he's going to negate using his movement action. And that ends its turn.
All right. Bandit warrior. All right, he's going to use move through rough terrain. I believe that provokes attack of opportunity,
Mm-hmm.
which is why he's not going to. He's actually move up here. And he's going to go ahead. It wouldn't provoke because he's...
Oh, because 5 foot, 5 foot shift. Yep, 5 foot shift.
Yep, off of rough terrain is in a shift.
That's right.
Rough terrain. He's going to go ahead and attack. I believe that misses.
Yes.
Alright, that misses. He tries to go ahead and bring his long sword down, and he misses. You bring your shield up and easily block it. Gren. Alright, Mosh Pit over here. Let's go back.
5 foot step, and I'll attack the officer yet again.
Here you go.
Alright, now you're flanking him.
That's
So
Again.
it's a -1 AC. Congratulations.
That's still a...
That's still
How
not
am I
enough.
always rolling a 2? That cannot be fucking right.
Alright, that still misses.
Okay, I think you might not have your attack set up properly. Okay, so go into your attack roll, and do you have it set up to roll 1d4? Or,
Yeah.
like, whatever?
A 1d6, yeah.
Alright. Beyond that, do you have it set up as a strength weapon?
Yeah, you have to make sure the attack type is melee and the damage ability is under strength if you're using strength. If you don't add that, it will not add the damage.
Oh my god. Let's see.
I'm telling
Damage.
you, Mythweavers and macros, man. I can help you out with that.
Yeah. Under damage ability.
It needs to say
DMG.
strength.
Oh my god. Alright, that might explain why I keep getting a 2.
Because you're not adding in your strength. You're not actually hitting him hard. You're just tapping him with the weapon.
Alright.
No force behind it whatsoever.
Alright. Yeah, see there. Now I shred. Alright, moving on.
All right, Rizal, your turn.
Right, so I'm going to slowly reach out to the officer again.
Ooh.
Felt my touch before, and I'm gonna do another chill touch on him. But this time, I'm gonna laugh
right.
maniacally.
I like
Exactly.
this sorcerer.
All right, that did not confirm for his Yep, he did not beat the DC for Fortitude.
Ooh. He loses that to 1 to strength.
All right, that brings him down to a +1 for his attack, or +1 damage for melee.
Gotta roll your 1d6.
3 points of damage. Zap. Oh, I forgot the bloodied icons. Hold on. And is he bloodied? Yeah.
All right.
All right, that moves on to Soldier over here. He has to pass, otherwise he dies. All right, 12. And what is his fort? It's +4, so he has a -8. He died.
Oof.
Yep, he just passed right out. Moves on to Officer's turn, who is going to go ahead and look at Rizor and attack him again.
Was he angry?
Are you mad, brother?
18 hit.
Oh, yeah, that's a hit.
All right, that deals. God damn it, I hate everyone ever that pops up. Seven points of damage. You got lucky there.
Use your heal potential.
All right, that moves on to Zakaru's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna have to drop my chant here. I'm going to do a 5-foot shift.
All right, drop enchant, so they all count down,
They-
correct?
Yeah, they'll all count down this round.
All right.
Then I'm going to go ahead and cast my bite. Double check my rate here. Okay.
So what was blue again? That was CMD?
D.
CMD.
Alright.
So what's CMD?
That's under-
Pretty much, if they try to grapple you or do anything that requires some manual, like grabbing you or
Oh,
manipulating you, that's what they have to roll their CMB against.
Gotcha.
Alright. So, gonna go ahead and use Evil Eye on this guy right here.
All right, the bandit.
Yep.
And
Branching
which one?
out. DC 16 for -2 to AC.
All right. Does he have a? It's a will save, correct?
Yes.
He has a -1 will, so there you go. There you go. There's your 5, so he has his AC.
Alright. And it'll be for 8 rounds, and since I'm not chanting, so that one should also decrease this round as well. So,
All right, so they all
Right.
decrease on your turn, correct?
yes.
That one's gone, and those go down to 7.
And that'll end my turn.
All right, moves on to the bandit's turn. Who's going to go ahead and try to stabilize again? He stabilizes. All right. Moves on to Dalgion, who has reloaded. All right, that still misses.
Oh. This is horrible.
I know some people are getting amazing rolls, some people are getting fucked.
Happens.
Yep.
Gren's like, mm.
And then there's me, not rolling all and making everyone else do the rolling.
As long as you're making them count, we're all good.
All right, you have a move action left, and that's it.
I'm just gonna end my turn.
All right, and your turn. Moves on to the bandit warrior's turn, who I believe is here. Yes, he's going to go ahead and try to attack the soldier. And confirm. Does not confirm, but it hits. 11 points of damage and knocks him down.
Mm-hmm.
Well, your man didn't move, but
He
you can
moved-
attack
yeah.
now.
Oh yeah.
That'll do it.
Free attack now.
All right, so whoever readied their action, they can attack now.
Okay, and does Telia see that he is stabilized?
Telly had perception and thought he was dead.
So, do I?
Telly wouldn't even know he's stabilized. Telly thinks he's already dead.
He's still dead. Okay. Then she's gonna go ahead and you know what? She's actually gonna attack this one over here. I'm sorry. And she's gonna look over, or she's gonna signal over to Demias, crouch.
All right, that hits. Dealing. Is that a crit?
No.
No, it's not. Dealing 12 points of damage as he cries. Demius crouches down and he's just stabbed right into his chest. You get another attack now because that was your attack of opportunity.
Okay.
So now it's your actual turn. 5 points of damage to who?
Oh, the same target.
That stab. The second one wasn't as effective, but still hurt. All right, now moves on to Demias, unless you want to move.
She's gonna go ahead and take a 5-foot shift.
All right.
And Demias is also gonna go ahead and attack the same target.
Wonderful. There you go. There's your 6 damage. Still didn't knock him down, though. Barely.
And that's gonna go. That's gonna go ahead and end his turn.
All right. Now the bandit that just got stabbed is going to try to withdraw. Provoking attack of opportunities.
And we'll go with the long spear first. Oh!
All right, he's dead. Didn't
Nice.
confirm, but he's still on the ground at 6, -6. So he's not dead. He's on the ground.
And does Demias get the attack too, or no?
Yes, he gets attack of opportunity. And he's on the ground. He doesn't get his dex modifier. He's on the ground. His dex is +2, and he has 19. No, it did not hit.
Don't
Barely.
forget
Though.
it's
It was off by 1. Oh, it was -2 because he's no. Was that the one that got it?
No, yeah, that's the one I debuffed.
Ah, yes, I didn't put the buffer on there. Yes, I hit.
Yarr!
Yeah, you gotta keep reminding me on those. I forgot to put those on there. Well, that brings it down to -11. I don't know what his constitution is. 11. He's dead.
Yarr! Two fools trying to run from us, Telia. Ends their turn.
All right. I think it just removed the wrong bandit's turn. It was the one that was on the ground.
I've totally done that. Don't feel bad. And you're like,
It don't
"Fuck
matter.
me."
If one person doesn't move, I'll know. Oh no! Wait, what? Who did I remove?
No idea.
All right,
Both
I don't
bandit warriors.
I don't know. If I don't call your name, let me know. Rizor, Gren, Demias, Talaya, Dalgion, Zakaro. Anyone?
No, you're good.
Sounds like you got everybody.
This-
Yeah, we have one soldier and one officer, and
One soldier.
it's
And
2 bandit warriors, right? Yeah.
yeah, okay. I guess I removed someone that was already dead. It doesn't matter. Okay. Now you have 2 bodies stacked on top of each other in the doorway. Wonderful. All right. Now that moves on to Gren's turn.
Yay, another miss. All right.
Don't you? So.
Don't be like that. Come on.
All right, let's see. Is he still in prime? Yes, he is. My God.
Yay!
4 damage. It didn't. It did add your strength this time. Okay. You do 4 damage as you stab him right in the side.
I'm good.
All right, now moves on to Rizola's turn.
All right, let's see here.
So status quo, we have 1 soldier knocked the fuck out, almost dying. 1 bandit is knocked out and stabilized. 1 officer standing alive, and 1 bandit warrior alive. So it's 1 on 1, 1 and 1.
So Manu, she'll touch the officer again.
All right.
This time I'm going to
Yes,
use
I'll make
2
a point.
hands.
Oh, 2 hands. Would that be double?
Well,
Mhm.
it says, yeah, it's that kind of, you can use this melee touch up to 1 time per level. The touch also takes 1 point, right? It doesn't really say, it's like just a regular touch.
Yeah, you only get 1, I believe. Then.
Yeah, I just do it for effect.
Okay, you touch him with both hands.
Just to give it more like,
Right? Does that negate? DC meets, so he beats your strength. So he does take damage, doesn't take straight damage. He takes 6 points of damage.
Nice.
and then I move back.
All right. He is nearly dead. All right, where are you moving to? All right, that moves on to officer's turn. Since you moved, you gave him a straight shot right out the door. He's gonna
crap.
leave.
Okay. Didn't even think about that.
Oh, I'm gonna
Alright.
try and hit him.
Well, Demias and
Doesn't Gren? Gren gets the first attack
Ren,
opportunity.
Zakaru, Demias, and
No.
Helia all get attack of opportunities.
Can I attempt a trip
There you go.
maneuver in place of an attack?
I was trying to
As
do
an
that.
attack of opportunity, I don't know.
Well, can I call that I'm trying to hit him in the leg? And
Standard action, yes.
I can.
It's a trip. You can substitute a trip as a standard action. However, that provokes an attack of opportunity. But since you are, you have to trip. Talia has to trip because she's the only one that's 5 feet away.
Correct. So she's going to attempt that.
All right, that actually. Let's see here. That. Let's give me a CMD. What the hell? CMD. It missed by 1.
Okay. Well then.
So he stumbled, but he gets right back up.
Okay.
The scimitar missed.
Oh yeah, it's a 13.
And Demias gets reach or no?
Demias gets reached. If, yes, so he gets it. And Zakaru, you get. Oh, yeah, he's dead. He's on the ground. 6.
Nice. I planned that.
Of course.
All according to plan.
Demias.
All right.
Demias is gonna
One
cry. Demias is gonna tell you, hold him down.
All right.
He's bleeding out.
Yep, that leaves on to Zakaru's turn.
Oh, it's my turn now?
Yes.
Alright. I'm going to go ahead and walk 10 feet here. I would like to make a perception check to see the status of these two.
All right, go ahead and make perception. DC should be like 15, something easy like that. Yeah. So you know the bandit in front of you. He's stabilized. He's just on the ground, and the soldier's dying.
I'll go ahead and cast Cure Light Wounds on the bandit.
All right, go ahead and roll your heal.
It's what, 1d8 plus 3 right now, so.
All right, he's at 2, and he wakes up.
We win? No.
Yeah. Did we win? What happened?
However, he is still prone.
So that'll end my turn.
All right, that moves on to Bandit Warrior's turn, who you just healed. He's gonna cautiously stand up, looking at you. Would you like to attack?
No.
All right, and he's not going to attack you. Instead, he's going to turn around to the soldier and stab him.
So, yeah, like, as he stands up, the only thing I'll say is fate has chosen to spare you.
He's going to click at you, confused.
Yep. And that'll be
6, 22. Yep. That soldier, poor soldier, cannot roll against a max crit. Cannot roll a 32 fortitude save, so he is dead. All right, that leaves 2 bandits who are warming up to Zakaru, not to anyone else really, because everyone else pretty much attacked him. Who did and didn't attack bandits?
I didn't attack bandits.
Both,
Yeah.
both
I know
Demias
it's
and both of the warriors have attacked them.
All right, both the Spartans attack the bandits. Everyone else, they're not hostile to. That moves on to Dalgion's turn.
I reload.
All right, moving on to the bandit's turn. Who's going to go ahead and talk to Demias? Why are you attacking us? We're vigilantes.
What is your cause?
Protect the streets from these tyrannical soldiers, of course.
We'll hold both of you here for questioning until we have further information.
Fine. And they'll go ahead and bring down their weapons, however, still beginning a defensive stance in case you attack. Soldier on the ground, he doesn't need a turn anymore, he's dead. And that moves on to Talia and Demias' turn.
Talias is gonna go ahead and move, or should I say, drag the officer to this chair here.
So he can bleed out and
All
comfort.
right, Talias. Talia pretty much picks him up easily. I'm not going to deny your strength. I'm pretty sure it's pretty decent. Picks him up, puts him in the chair, and there you go. Now he's still bleeding all over the chair now.
Healer, cure this man.
Okay.
And that's gonna end her turn.
All right. And we don't really have to do turn order now because the officer is on the ground and everyone else is pretty much not hostile. So I'm going to bleed all the bodies.
All right.
All right. And these bandits are going to go ahead and, since they're questioned, they're going to go sit back down.
Alright. I'll sheath my sword and stabilize the officer I tried so hard to fucking kill. And failed tragically.
I'll sheath my hands and go over and unsheath them and grab a beer. Grab a nail.
I'll use the healing kit so I get a +2. Is he stable? 24?
Yeah, I'm pretty much sure he's stabilized.
Alright. Did my job. Time for a beer.
I'm hoping the ale will,
He's just unconscious now.
As
So he
payment,
just passed the hell out, drooling in his armor at the table.
as payment, I'm taking his sword.
All right, yeah. By the way, if anyone wants to loot, they can.
I do indeed.
Okay.
To
Everyone roll a perception. Whoever wants to loot. There's 8 bodies, so don't feel like you're pressed for looting. Actually, 5 bodies. 3 are alive. All right. DC's not gonna be that hard.
I'm also going to heal one of the injured bandits. So it might help if I actually roll in 1d8. So
isn't
he's
it
up to-
plus your caster level?
Yeah, I just added that.
Oh, okay, I didn't see it. Sorry.
All right, so you healed for
11.
11. All right, he is wake. He woke up.
That's good.
However, I keep pulling him out of his chair for some reason. He wants to get out.
Would you say we're rolling perception?
Yes.
Perception, I got a 19.
I got a 21.
All right. I'm pretty sure everyone has to roll above a 10. I mean, yeah. So you rolled a 10. You're fine. You still in the past. All right. So everyone sees this. We have all of the city guards dead. So you find 4 potion of cure light wounds, 4 full plates, 4. Oh wait, that's the guard. Whoops. Never mind. Yes, so you find 1 potion of cure light wounds on the guard. He's wearing full plate. He has a masterwork disarming. I'm gonna go ahead and just copy everything in for you.
All right.
This is what's on the officer. And on the 4 guards. And you times that by 4.
Damn.
And the bandits, we have 2 bandits.
So Demios is going to yell over to the bandit warrior that doesn't look so sickly, and ask him to sit with him at the table.
Well, they're both pretty healthy, I hope, by now. With a plus 11 heal.
Oh, that's true. That's
All right.
true. Yeah.
There you go. So pretty much times 4 to the combat gear, the second line, and times 2 to the third line. All right. So what were you gonna do? Sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
Oh no, you're fine. I said Demios is going to basically signal over to the bandit warrior on the left here. Sit here. We need to discuss why this happened and what is going on here.
And where'd you point?
To the bandit warrior here.
Which table? That one.
Yes, to my table. Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right. He's gonna comply. I guess, seeing how you easily dispatched all those soldiers, he doesn't want to fight with you. Oh, you're gonna have to send them across to each other.
And Telly is basically going to speak up and say, "Now, why? What did the? Basically, she's going to say, why? What caused this to happen today?"
All right. Well, safe to say they're both going to start yelling at each other and start spurring curses at each other.
Okay.
You're not getting any distinguishable information.
Demios is going to go ahead and can I go ahead and roll intimidate to slam my hand on the table?
How did I know you're going to do that? Go ahead. All right. It's safe to say, without me even rolling, they are shitting themselves, and they're silent.
And he points over to the bandit. You first.
These men come into our home stealing our loot for no reason. We are here to protect the people from these tyrannical shitheads. And he's going to go ahead and bite his thumb after that.
Now you, officer.
Is he even conscious?
Yeah, he's conscious. He
Oh,
was stabilized and
he's
healed.
Conscious. He's just bleeding out of his head, not you expect from a grizzled veteran. Just beat the fuck up, but still going. These men are bandits. They prey upon these people with extraordinary prices, when all we do is go ahead and look for contraband. Protection, my ass.
And Talia's gonna look over at the bandit. Is that true?
What can I say? Our services ain't free. We gotta make a living somehow.
And Demias is gonna question, but are your means of collection lawful?
We don't hurt anyone. We just get rid of their gear. We gotta make money somehow.
Can I make a CMB check to slam his face against the table and ask?
Sure, go ahead.
The same question? Okay, cool.
Which guy is that you're talking to?
The bandit warrior.
Okay.
Funny, I have both of their sheets pulled up, so his CMD is, it's safe to say you beat. Actually, yeah, you just met. You slam his head against the table. Roll. You want to deal some damage or?
Oh, like what? 1d4 or something? Or...
Yeah, like regular unarmed damage. All right, you do 1 point of damage. You just beat his head against the table, making his nose bloody.
I'll ask you one more time. Were your means lawful?
Yes, they're lawful compared to what he's doing.
Does anyone else want to interject with anything, or is this okay with everybody?
There's an interrogation going on.
It's like, is this okay with everybody? I mean,
I'm just drinking with you guys. Like, this is great. Yeah,
Yeah,
keep going.
just listening and watching. I did grab all the potions and put them on the bar.
Are we gonna shoot it on later?
Sure, wounds
Alright.
potions. Yeah, put them on the bar. Kind of laid them all out there.
The only thing I'm doing during this time, I'm going to go ahead and lay the bodies outright, and I'm going to perform a final coup de grace and last rites passing on each of them.
okay.
So, what is last price passing?
I'm just gonna give him a swift
So,
kick.
it's not really anything. It's just more of like a shamanistic thing, like basically like may your spirit seek the grave.
Oh, so you're like doing like the hunt, like Avatar, where like they would stab the neck, let
Mhm.
Yeah.
kill it off. All right, yeah, they all just don't really move. They're dead.
Okay, Talia is gonna question the officer. Or actually, Talia's gonna.
Did you shut the door by chance?
No, door wasn't shut.
Okay, so the door's wide open, and people are outside wondering what the hell's going on.
May I call in
You
a?
could tell
Can I call
that-
in a citizen?
If you want,
She's
you have
gonna.
to grab one.
She's gonna point over to one of the citizens outside. You, in here now.
All right. This guy's gonna be a little bit big, so just be warned. I don't know why they're so big when I spawn them in.
If you spawn him in as token, it shouldn't do that.
I do spawn them in as a token.
Huh? That's weird.
Okay, so you see like a 18-year-old boy walking, a young man, and he's just gonna stand in the doorway, a little confused.
Demias is gonna speak to him. Okay. Now, do you know first of all, do you know about these bandits?
The bandits? What are you talking about?
This man here, and he points to the bandit. Do you know anything about these men?
They're the Purple Hand. They, while their means are a little weird, they still help the people.
So, do you find it right that the guards would try to come into a tavern and kill them in the middle of the day?
Oh, they kill each other like that all the time. We don't worry about it.
Okay.
These people are just like neutralized to this kind of shit.
Okay. Talia will go ahead and question. she can question her off to the side. Tell me more about this purple hand.
What is the? Have we actually frisked the officer? Or is the sword
Yeah,
gone,
if you
right?
frisked him, you found the top stuff on him.
Okay.
Yeah, he wouldn't have stopped. I mean, he was dead, so I mean, you could have looted him, or he was unconscious, so you could have looted him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So pretty much what the young boy's gonna say. So the purple hand, they do is they come in, they ask for help if we need help from the guards who try to steal our stuff and look for contraband and destroy our stuff. And at the same time, they're no better. They prey off the weak and steal from the poor.
But Talia is like standing there in somewhat of a shock, like more of a disbelief.
You want to roll a sense motive?
Sure.
All right. It's not gonna be a high DC.
Sense motive.
Yeah. Oh, it's 15 DC. Yeah, you believe he's telling the truth.
Okay.
I'll do that too.
I say we kill them both.
God, sort him out.
Ta- Talia makes a 5-foot shift and she gives a look to Demias.
Sweet.
You believe him too, Gren.
Cool.
Okay.
Even though you probably wouldn't have heard him because he was whispering, but if somehow if you heard him,
I didn't know you were whispering. My bad.
Talia gives a nod to Demias, and they both go to attack the people. Demias goes to attack the bandit warrior, and Talia goes to thrust her spear into the officer.
All right, surprise round. Go ahead and roll initiative. If somehow these guys survive,
So you're just gonna kill this person in front of a civilian and all these witnesses.
Yeah, cause fuck it. There's
There you go.
none of them are better than any of them. Better than each other.
So shouldn't you be better than both of them and not kill them?
That's not really the warrior way, unfortunately.
That's not the Spartan way. All right, fair enough.
Technically, since they're both hindering the people, I'd say we are better than both of them by
Yep.
ridding the town of both of them.
Yep. The high nad wouldn't care if both were doing wrong. Then they feel it's okay to attack.
all right. Well, go ahead and roll your attack. He is flat-footed, even though I won't really do much. Did you take his armor off him by chance?
You took his weapon.
Who took his
He
weapon?
doesn't have a weapon, but he does have his armor on.
He does.
Okay. So Demias will go first, I guess, and then Talia.
All right. Well, he is knocked out. And Talia missed, so
The officers.
Is the warrior knocked out?
yeah. No,
Okay.
the warrior's not knocked out. The soldier's knocked out. Captain's knocked out.
Can
Okay.
I get into the next round?
If you want to roll your initiative to help out, go ahead. Man, you guys are just beating the hell out of this guy.
You're welcome.
For what? Revived. Stabbed. Revived. Stabbed.
We could do that if you want.
Could do that.
I would just be cruel and unusual punishment. Alright, so Talia misses. Now it is now regular turn, so Rizola.
So I'm going to move to the officer.
Alright.
I'm going to finish what I started. I'm going to reach.
Reach.
I'm going to reach around his neck, the back of his neck, and use my chill touch on him.
Alright, just roll damage. Don't even have to worry about him saving.
Yeah, my last and only chill touch.
I mean, you could have just like kicked him in the head or something. Did it, you know? Do you have a melee weapon?
I don't. I mean,
Or I mean, wouldn't the melee weapon be on the table?
yeah, it would be.
This is true.
You can pick up his guitar and just use that and just coup de grace him.
Yeah,
Use his own weapon against him.
That's what I'll do. Yeah, that's good. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put both my hands and try to break his neck. A little twist.
All right, there. Go ahead.
I don't know what that would be. But
CMB.
I don't know. The CMB against an unconscious guy.
Oh, he's unconscious. Yeah, okay, never mind.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
unconscious.
okay.
So I mean, he can easily just go ahead and roll lethal damage against the 1d4.
All right.
Do you by chance have a heal skill?
I do not.
Okay, never mind. If you had a heal skill, then you could know anatomy and be able to just go snap.
Oh, like figure it out. I got you. Okay.
Yeah. Because heal skill is knowing anatomy and knowing how to repair it, as well as destroy it if you need to.
Right. So.
Alright, so roll a 1d4 plus your strength modifier.
Kind of wish I would've rolled for this now, because like I would have wanted to pipe up and correct him. I have the heal skill.
I can help you.
I can help snap.
So do I just roll?
Yeah,
roll
do a
the-
1d4,
Yeah.
1d4, and include your strength modifier.
Okay.
Well, this was by far the best session 0 I ever had.
Cool, man. I think that's it, right?
He's not dead. His constitution's still high enough.
What the? I'm so
Poor,
mad. I shake
poor
him to
Riser.
He's
Poor,
still
yeah.
snap, and he's still like, eh.
death. Can't kill this damn guy. Every time.
All right, that moves on to the bandit's turn, who's going to go ahead and flip the table. Oh, look, falling object damage on Rizor and Officer.
Oh, great.
He just throws the table on the officer. All right, we're done. Let's go.
All right, 1 damage on both of you guys. He's still alive. And now there's a table on top of him.
I probably shouldn't have healed the other. What's the other bandit doing? Like seeing
Flipping
his
the table.
the one on south of us.
Oh, that's right. I never rolled his initiative. Whoops.
Yeah. Nor did you heal him, which I'm kind of regretting at this point.
Took a nap.
Well, he had an insane. He should have went first before Rizor, so I'll have him go right now.
All right.
Hey, I'm gonna have to go.
Who's saying?
Dalgyan.
All right. Don't worry, man. We're gonna stop right after we finish this.
Yeah.
I'll have it
Okay.
recorded, and I'm gonna post the session, the YouTube link in session once it's uploaded.
It's been a
Nice.
while since I've done
Cool,
anything YouTube.
All right.
Night.
Night night.
All right.
So it's all right, man. See ya. All right. Well, that leaves it on to the bandit's turn, who's going to go ahead and start running for the door. 10 and 20. I believe it's 20. Yes, 20. By the way, while he does that, what is it? Where's his stealth? There it is. All right. Anyone who rolls above a 6 can see him trying to get away.
Perception or
Yep, perception.
Wouldn't our passive just be enough?
Yeah, if you want to take your passive, you can. Yep. If you want to take your passive, you can see him. All right. Well,
We-
all right. Who failed that one?
the warrior who's trying to kill him.
Demias? Yeah.
All right. Demias is not in C. He's blinded by rage. He wants to kill this bandit.
Telia sees him now.
All right. Talia sees him. Everyone sees him except Demias.
Maybe you got a splinter in his eye or something. Tape.
Yes, he wants to kill that bandit. All right. So that's his turn, and everyone sees him. And now it moves back on to the other bandit's turn, who has need to finish his turn. He flipped the table, and now he's going to go ahead and try to punch Demias, provoking an attack of opportunity.
All right, and that would be
It did not hit, but go. Here's his attack. And what's his... Oh, I calculated his BAB. I'm assuming that missed. Even with his BAB, he won't be able to hit.
correct.
Yeah, that's fine. Alright, yep, he missed his punch. That moves on to officer's turn. Stabilize. And he stabilized. What's his fort? He did not stabilize. I believe he is negative, so he dies, right?
If
Mhm.
it's greater than his constitution, yes.
Yep.
No, he has one more.
Oh. Poor bastard. His
Rizor,
suffering
finish the
continues.
job, man. Finish
Not
the
only does
job.
he have a
God
table
damn.
on top of him that you have to get rid of, but he has to stabilize.
Can I just jump on the table? Really, really a
And just start
lot.
stabbing.
You
I mean,
could.
you can crush him to death. That's
That's
Talia's
it.
turn.
Talia again is going to tell Demius to crouch, and Demius is confused because he's not sure why. She's going to go ahead and make a range check and throw her spear
It hit. He's knocked down. Roll damage.
at this target.
Is that the guy running away? Okay.
Yeah, the guy running
Yeah.
away.
I can already know he's knocked down. Nice. Yep, 18. Or it's 8, my bad. Wow, I don't know where 18 came from.
I was like, whoa.
Alright, -6. He's now unconscious and bleeding.
Those are some brave musicians. That's all I'm going to say.
They're still playing music.
They're used to this at this point.
No, everyone's seriously used to this. They don't care.
It's just another
They're
dude.
so desensitized. It's actually kind of sad.
Wow.
And she's going to go ahead and take a 5-foot shift, and that'll end her turn.
Alright, Demias.
Demias being confused, but then realizing why he told her, or she told him to duck, is going to go ahead and attack the bandit warrior.
Alright,
Oh!
that completely misses. Alright, that is interesting. Alright, so being so close to that long spear, you end up missing, narrowly missing Gren behind him.
Oof.
Who Gren does not have a turn. Alright, that moves on to the little boy who's just gonna run and just disappear.
Provoking an attack of opportunity. Just kidding.
Do you want to?
No,
Yes.
no.
Yes.
No. It's fine.
You'd be surprised what kind of gear he had on him.
I know, it's not. Oh,
He's like, alright.
Yeah, I wanted to kind of jump in. But, oh, wait, is it my turn right now or no?
No, it's the bandit that's dead on the ground who got to
Oh.
stabilize. +1, and he has 6 off. Alright, he's stabilized.
Is the spear still in his back?
Yep.
Cool.
You can't kill these guys. They keep fucking stabilized. Alright, that's the Kara's turn now. Such peaceful music for a murder spree.
yeah, no doubt.
You gotta love those flutes, man. Those two flute players. The drummer ain't doing shit.
Just keep
Yeah,
crushing the
he
blood
ran.
out of the holes.
No, he's sitting there just like relaxing, sitting on his drum,
I'm on break.
Yep, I'm on break, man.
eating some bread. Eating some bread and salt. Alright, Zakaru, it's your turn.
Let me double. Okay, yeah, that. Awesome, perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and move over here, and with my dagger, I'm going to try to coup de grace him.
Alright. I shall pull up his fortitude.
if my character sheet would want to actually get to the attacks.
All right. Well, unless you do 1 damage, he's dead. All right, he's dead. It's crit damage, so it's
Nice.
twice that much, and it's just safe you say he's dead now.
So, and I'll go ahead and say, fate can be cruel.
Is that the same warrior you stabilized earlier?
Yep.
Wait,
I was wondering the same thing.
Oh god.
You saved him. Now you die.
So harsh, man. So harsh. He came over, you're standing over him. He has a smile on his face. Thank you. Oh,
Oh god.
what the?
All right, that leaves it on to Rizo's turn.
Ah, for crying out loud. Okay, I'm gonna chill touch the crap out of this officer. I'm done
Oh,
with
he's
that.
under a table.
Damn it.
You have to move the table first.
Can I kick the table out of the way with my
If
move
you
action?
want to use a move action to move
Yeah.
a table, sure.
I do.
All right, so you move the table off of him. He's still sitting there clutching his chest. He's just like,
Yeah, and I look over on his face and I grab it, roll with my hand full on his face, squeezing.
all right. If you use any point, roll your damage. If you roll 1 damage, he will die.
It would be a 1d, well, it's a d6, but
Yep. If you roll 1 damage, he dies.
okay. All right, so let's see.
All right, you rolled on 2.
I didn't roll anything there.
All right, he rolled 0. He died. He didn't die. Hold on, check his health. Actually, what's his con? Oh, his con's 14. Oh, so you have to do 3 damage. Oh, 4. He died.
Okay, there we go.
At last.
I rip his helmet off his head.
There you go. You got a helmet now. It's probably worth like 5 gold. All right, that moves on to the bandit's turn, who's going to try to overrun Demas and Talia.
I hope he rolls a good CM.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
I don't think he's gonna pass. No, he just tries to run into you, Demas, and he gets knocked down, fucked back down, and now he is sitting on his ass. And that moves on to Elias' turn.
Talia's gonna take a 5-foot shift, and she's going to actually, you know what? Yeah, she's gonna take a 5-foot shift and use a standard action, her standard action, to draw her gladius and end her turn.
All right.
And Demias is gonna he's just gonna attack with his long spear.
All right. That does not hit. Even with him sitting, he rolls out of the way. It's on to Zakaru. I have not put in your... Wait, hold on. Oh, you have 2 turns. Hold on. Let me remove that. There you go. It's still your turn anyway. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the spear and just toss it over here to her feet.
All right.
And that'll end my turn.
Yep. And now it is Rizo's turn.
All right, I am going to...
Table's over here, so this is an unoccupied square. So not only does this table over here, but this table's over here. So yeah, tables got flipped.
So, right there is okay?
Should be. Yep.
You cast Daze.
All right. And I'm guessing it's a will save.
Yes, it is.
Wonderful. One thing he does not have. All right. There's a 7. He's dazed.
Yep, he's dazed. And again, I laugh maniacally.
All right. So he's dazed for 1 turn. Means he cannot move for his turn and moves on to Talia.
Can Talia perform a coup de grace with her gladius?
He can't move, but he's not loses that as AC bonus. He still is
No, yeah, he
a
doesn't.
away.
Okay, okay.
He's still
doesn't-
able to move around, like to get out of the way.
Yeah, it won't give any kind of a bonus. But
Okay, okay.
I wish it did.
Yeah, I know, right? That'd be nice.
I can't move. Dab.
Talia's going to attack with her gladius then.
All right, and that does miss.
He yells out, "He's not moving!"
And then Demios is gonna go ahead and attempt to attack with a spear.
And that misses as
Oh
well.
my
Nearly
God.
stabbing.
He's a statue!
Same thing. Nearly stabbing Gren as well. Gren really liked that spot for some reason. He's
Hey.
still sitting in his chair.
I had my good rolls earlier. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
Yep, Gren's still sitting in that chair eating his bread. Even if the table's flipped.
That ends his turn. Sorry.
Alright, that moves on to Zakaru.
I'll move 10 feet and say, "Allow me to tend to your wound." And I'll hold my standard action.
Oh yeah, you got shanked by the captain.
Mm-hmm.
The officer.
Yeah. I'd be lucky. I know I didn't actually send a barrage of captains. There's actually watch captains in here that have like 20 AC.
Ew.
They're like CR6, so I was just like, no. You're getting a pretty good, decent amount of experience for this, because I'm counting every death that the other guys did. Those count.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah, you might be halfway leveling up.
Great.
So should we just kill the people in here too? Help round it off?
There you go.
Kill the drummer.
Sorry, peasants.
Nice.
Don't. A drummer. Take the drum and bash it over his head. There we go.
This is how you use it.
This is, you gotta play this flute.
I mean, there's a perfectly good fire there you can kick someone back into.
Oh yeah, there is that.
Good old Spartan geek.
Yep. Don't forget the people in the back. They're sleeping. Somehow through this.
This is a big ass place. Holy shit.
Just tear down the walls. Go travel through.
Uh,
What you got in the tills?
This is like a hotel. This isn't a fucking inn. This is a hotel.
It's Hampton Inn or something.
but yeah, I'll delay my standard action until I get a reply from Riser.
Okay. Riza, it's your turn.
Please, sir.
Alright, now
Refresh
your
me.
turn,
Help
Zakaru.
me.
I'll put my hand on him and use Cure Light Wounds.
Alright, you heal 4 points of damage.
Thank you very much. Thank you, mighty shaman.
Done with that.
Alright, now it's still your turn, Riza.
I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost on the guard.
Alright. And is there a DC for this?
No.
Oh, this is a ranged touch attack. Okay,
It's-
so you have
yeah, it's
to
just
roll that
range.
range.
Yeah.
All right, so roll your attack, see if you hit. All right, that just meets it. So there you go.
Nice.
2 points of damage as you get zapped by a level of cold. And now the bandit's turn, who's going to go ahead and 5-foot shift and start attacking Zakaru.
There you go. that's
You
nice.
took all of his weapons, correct?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, then he's not going to attack Zakaru. Instead, he's going to go ahead and grab Zakaru.
Oh, crap.
I'm assuming that missed.
Character sheet.
I'm assuming a 9 missed when
Oh,
you
yeah.
have a
Defense, yeah.
base of 10. Okay.
Oh no, I didn't have the chat
Well,
box.
you automatically have a 10 plus whatever. So, I mean, a 9 just completely misses that. So, yeah, you just lean back. Like, he just misses. You just lean back an inch and he just grabs air. And moves on to the Liat's turn.
Talia is going to attempt to stab him in the leg with the long spear. Or sorry,
All right.
I'm sorry. Can she use a move action to pick up the long spear from the
Yes, you
ground?
can use a move
Okay.
action. It would provoke, but he does not have a weapon to attack with, so.
All right, so she's going
You
to pick
can
up the long
provoke
spear,
all you want.
and she's going to attempt to stab him in the thigh.
If you guys, okay, that misses. If you guys really wanted to, since he does not have a weapon, you can literally pummel the shit out of this guy.
you
Okay.
go.
Because he can't fight back because he has no weapon, so you can literally get around him and just use your fist and beat the shit out of him.
Demias is going to go ahead and charge forward and do a shield bash.
Alright.
And shield bash for this shield is a 1d6.
Alright, is there any...
Oh, I need to roll attack, don't I?
Yeah. Was
Yeah.
like, okay, well, that hit. So you just 2 points of damage and you get hit right in the face with the shield. That, wound you made with his nose opening up again. Alright, that moves on to Karu's turn.
I'm really not
Still-
liking the. I'm really not liking the fact that he just tried to grab me.
Yeah, I think it's funny how Gren's seriously like looking over his shoulder now, just munching on bread. Randy, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Do you want in on this, or do you just want to?
Oh, I'm just watching this. Plus I'm filling out my spell list. So. We all know I can't hit people with my sword, so I'm gonna focus on spells right now.
Oh my! Yeah. So seriously, your character is sitting in a chair right now, watching all this as you eat bread.
Yeah,
Wow.
with my
okay.
shoes off. Yeah.
There we go.
Kick your feet. I mean, you kick your feet up on another chair. Relax.
Oh yeah,
All right.
my shoes weren't on. They were covered in blisters.
All right, Zakaria, go ahead.
So I'm gonna go ahead and take a 5-foot shift, and not liking the fact that he just tried to grab me, I'm gonna go ahead and slice at his throat with my dagger.
All right.
Nice.
It did not confirm, so you did 5 damage.
Nice.
Hold on, actually. is there any negatives for him being completely surrounded? I mean, he's flanking. No, Gren's not fighting, so it's not completely surrounded.
Nope.
All right.
Close, but no.
If he was
Close.
completely surrounded, it would be overrun, which I think is like a -4 or -8. One of the
Negative.
two.
I think it's 4.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be something ridiculous like that where you can't get out. Alright, so 16 now. It is Rizo's turn.
All right, I'm gonna pick up whatever random thing that looks either sharp or heavily blunted, and I'm gonna whack him with it.
I give you a chair.
Excellent. I whack him with a chair.
Wow, I just completely fucking exited out of the game.
Wow, that's one hell of a hit.
Crit! I totally critted him. Yeah.
Wait, did it crit?
No.
No, I didn't.
Oh, I can't
He hasn't
see
rolled-
it.
he hasn't
because I
rolled yet.
accidentally
I haven't rolled.
tried
yet.
to switch tabs and hit the X button instead.
Yeah, just wait. Yeah, I'll wait till you get back.
Whoops.
So wouldn't it be melee -2 because it's improvised, right?
What are you trying to use?
A chair.
A chair.
I think that's -4 improvised weapon.
Shit.
Bah.
But I have my companions on both sides here helping me with the chair.
Yeah, it's still an improvised weapon. Unless you have the throw anything feat, you can't use it unless you take the negatives. Or improvised weapon mastery.
I have to see what my skills are. Let's see.
Hold on. Oh, you didn't roll for it. Okay.
Mm-mm.
No, I didn't roll it. Okay, I don't roll. So.
And pick up Gren's chair. Just use that. Use Gren as a weapon.
There you go. I thought
Use the cleric as a weapon.
actually what I was thinking about doing was pushing him right into his lap.
Oh, wow.
See if I spilled anything, and that would piss him off enough. Like, oh man, you sat on my bread. You.
If you want to bull rush him, you can. You have to back up though first.
No, it's fine. I'm just gonna hit him with a chair.
All right, hit him with the chair. The -4 on top of your dex. That misses. He sees that chair and he just punches it.
Hope that didn't
He gets
whack
it right out of the
anybody
way.
else with the chair.
A chair, really? All the weapons you have in this room, and you pick a chair. And then he's gonna go ahead and try to overrun Rizel.
Hey,
Did that overrun you?
so what am I looking?
You look at,
CMD.
you go to defenses and look for CMD.
Yes, it did. 15.
All right. So he pummels right into you, knocking you prone, and then just moves 20 feet where he goes ahead and.
Does that provoke attack of opportunity?
All right. Yes. Anyone who would like to try to attack him as he leaves.
I would like to do that.
I would. And
All right,
also
that misses.
would
Can I still-
because when he's in Rise Square, would that provoke for Talia since that's 10 feet?
Yes.
Okay. Bada bing, bada boom.
All right. Both
Colors.
of them miss.
If only he grabbed a hostage.
Oh, don't worry. I'm already on top of it.
Is that just a melee?
What's his
attack?
acrobatic? He has no acrobatics modifier, so it's just his dex now.
Oh my god.
+2 dex, and his armor is studded leather. Fuck it. There you go. All right, 18. So I'm assuming he was probably able to jump on top of the table now.
Mm-hmm.
18 tries to go here and pushes the drummer off.
You monster.
Look at him. Oh, man. He's trying to take over the drumming.
Aha, no, these people will protect me. And the drummer you hear a loud tunk as he hits the ground and beats on his drum with his face. Yeah, he is unconscious. These guys are like peasants, they're weak. You can punch these guys and they would knock out. Alright, that moves on to Talia's turn.
Both Talia and Demias are gonna go ahead and move together in a phalanx fashion, and they're gonna go into a total defense mode, or into total defense. Only a fool would hide behind peasants.
It's so foolish when I'm outnumbered. And now Zakar's turn.
Yep. Okay. It would still take 10 feet to move on top of him, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Burning Hands. I'm irritated.
Alright, what does Burning Hands do?
Fire.
Oh, a cone, so you're gonna kill the peasants.
Oh yeah, he's killing fucking everyone. Don't worry, I'm a medic.
Yes. More experience.
Oh my god, I was kidding.
Yeah, everyone's gonna get hit. Okay, well, first
Oh,
off, reflex, yeah. That peasant took 9 points of damage. I'm assuming how much peasants have. I have to pull up peasants now because you guys fought villagers, you dicks. Okay, well, the one on the ground, he's bleeding, or I should say burning. He's at -3, so I'll just say he's dead.
With the drummer.
Oh, I can
Drummer, you
I can
take
stabilize them.
Hold on, village idiots.
Oh,
That's the drummer.
That's
They
what-
just-
that's the drummer. Yeah.
yeah, they just felt sorry for him.
All right, well, he has a 15 Constitution, so he's okay for a little bit. I'm gonna put this Constitution. All right, well, there's a village idiot. There's farmer, mayor. Yeah, well, there's just village idiots, so I'm just gonna use village idiots for now. All right, well, they don't really have a reflex, so let me check real quick. They have a 0 reflex.
So basically, it's a straight up dex.
No, they just get when they don't even use dex modifiers like we do. They just use their reflex modifiers and all that stuff.
Oh damn!
Yeah, they have it rough.
They aren't important enough to actually have stats. Those poor bastards.
Yep.
All right, well, all of the people playing music, you just fucked up your music because now they're all burning on the ground. Now you can listen to silence.
I'll tend to them later.
And the bandit, who gets roll for his reflex.
Watch, he makes it.
Of course.
No, I don't want to roll 120 plus 2.
Ah, someone's showing up.
Hey,
Yeah.
let's see.
All right, well, he did not make it, so he takes 9 points of damage.
Damn.
That's pretty heavy.
All right, 17. Wait, is your initiative modifier as an 8, Zakara?
It is.
How the
Wow.
I took
I'm
improved
guessing-
initiative, and
Yep,
on top
and you
of
have
that,
a +4.
yep.
Ah,
And then on top of that, when I actually have my familiar in here, it'll be granting me a +4 as well, so I'll have a +12.
that is awesome.
It's always good when your healer acts first.
Yes.
I agree.
Yeah,
So
All
we'll
right,
have two.
so-
You can go first. I'll go last.
All right, so now you have 4 peasants that are all. Oh, hold on, the drummer. He's at Well, you took fall damage first, so you gotta roll that.
I think they gave him 1 damage, didn't you?
Like, he's knocked out, but he got knocked out, so he was at 2, so he is at 5. Or, no, he is at 7. Everyone else is at 3. I'm not even gonna put their numbers in. They're not even important. If they die, they die.
They'll be fine once I get to them. Maybe.
Sure.
Possibly.
They'll probably reward you with like gems made of diamond and stuff like that.
Their firstborn sons. Yeah, probably.
Nice,
Yes.
nice.
Here you go.
Here's my firstborn son, train him in the arts of healing like you. And we shall call you God. Alright. Moving on. Got a little sidetracked.
She has to be.
Enough sidetracked that I forgot whose turn it was. Who did the burning hands?
Oh, I did. Zakaru.
Zagaru did their burning hands. So it's Gren's turn now.
So smelling the smell of burnt flesh is enough to get him to move. So he will walk over here and what the hell is it called? Channel energy. But I'll use selective energy, so I'll ignore the bandit, so he doesn't get it.
Fuck you, though. You're not healing. And then I'll heal 4. Okay, so everyone but the drummer wakes up.
Good. Now he has more awake hostages. And that's it.
Alright. That moves on to Razor's turn.
How many times can I do this?
Alright, Razor, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna summon.
You're on the ground. You can summon on the ground. I'd be a pulse. Okay, there you go. I don't need to get up. I can summon on the ground.
That's it. I just need to move my hands. That's all.
Well, you can if you want to stay on the ground. You can.
No, I'll get up.
All right, there you go. You get up.
And then start summoning the monster. And summon the fire beetle.
All right, you summon a fire beetle. So it's 1 round.
Yep.
All right, Bandit's turn. He's gonna go ahead and pick up the drum and throw it at the one person who burnt him. Of course.
Yeah, throw it at me.
Here's the drum, bitch. Yeah, it misses completely, hitting the person sitting on the table back there. Ooh, gets knocked out cold. Alright, now, moving on. It's Delia and Emmaus' turn. Keep in mind, you have bodies in front of them.
Okay, are they prone stabilized or are they sitting again?
Well, I don't know, honestly. They're probably prone. They haven't had a turn yet. So,
Okay, so
rolled for their turn either. So hold on.
all right, so
Say they're prone for this turn. You could probably stab right over them.
okay, then
Guys don't even have it in.
Demias and Telly are gonna both move up, and
Indeed.
they're both gonna go to stab. So he'd be first, and then she'd be second.
Alright, she does damage and knocks him down. It's funny, these peasants don't even have an initiative. It's 0 initiative. You aren't supposed to fight these. How much experience did you get? Okay, they give 135 experience because a bandit gives you 20. Holy fuck.
Nice. Peasants. Roll in front of peasants from now on.
Yeah,
I
you might as
killed
well.
the peasant.
These serial killers. Level up, level up.
That was Josh. It was not us.
We're on a turnip. Whoever wants to loot those guys.
Peasants probably have all the money to stash. It's in the drum.
Alright, well, anyway, yeah, he is at -5. He is trying to stabilize now. Zenkaru's turn.
I'm gonna go ahead and do a weapon shift and cast stabilize on the drummer.
Oh.
Alright, the drummer.
I was like, not the bandit warrior, man. Come on.
Let the man die.
Alright, he.
Cover, Dave.
Fuck, I'm sure. I guess he stabilized.
Yeah.
Alright, good. He stabilized. He just knocked out. And that moves on to Gren's turn.
Well, this has just gone to hell. All right. All right. So the bandit's unconscious. Is everyone else not on fire?
No, yeah, everyone's not on fire. There's 2 knocked out people, but that's it.
All right. I'll coup de grace the bandit.
Well, I mean, there's bodies in the way, so if you want to push the peasants off the table, you can.
No, well, that's too much work. I'm just gonna go back to that now. Go back to my table.
All right, go back to your table. There you go, Rizo, it's your turn. All right, you summon a fire beetle.
Fire
Pull a beetle for you. Demon?
No. Vermin.
Vermin.
Small vermin.
All right, so it's a beetle, correct?
Yes.
All right. From the web. Well, here's a brown beetle for you. Probably gonna be huge. Yep, it's huge. I don't like it. It's white. There's a Volkswagen beetle in here.
Oh, nice.
There's literally all there is cars now.
So what is the status of the band? Is he fighting for his life, or is he dead?
He's on the ground stabilizing. There, sure, you get this one. He's small. He's small?
Good enough.
Is he small?
Yeah, he's small.
Alright, then he's that big then.
Pretty fucking big.
Yeah, small creatures are big as medium creatures. Oh wait, there's some one of this. Throw this down instead. There you go.
That's good, okay. I send him after the drummer.
Alright, go after the drummer. You want to roll as acrobatics to try to get past Zakaru? Or are you and Zakaru friendly now?
No, me and him are buddies. Like,
Alright.
Yeah, totally buddies. But he flies,
Oh.
so he just fly right over.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes it easy.
He just flies right over.
Alright, so he flies right over and go ahead and attack. Assuming he would probably coup de grace, so roll your double, because he's unconscious.
Alright, so is that then 2d4 plus 2?
Yep. Alright, let's see what his fortitude is. It is a +2. Wow, he actually has a fortitude.
Damn.
And it killed him.
I don't know where that came from. Stinking bugs in this place.
Alright, that will go ahead and move on to
I think you put.
Bandit's turn.
I think you put in-
Start to stabilize.
You actually targeted the drummer?
Yeah, he targeted the drummer and killed him.
What the fuck?
A beetle, man. Mind of its own.
No, he just wants XP, dude. He just wants XP now.
Yeah, I
Holy
know. XP
fuck,
hungry.
dude.
Fucking
God
3
damn.
kills. Jeez. 3 kills because he's on the ground. Might as well.
Is it,
Well, Bandit has started to stabilize.
that's a separate attack, right? So, is this still count as my attack or not? The beetle attacking.
Oh no, that's just the beetle going. You still have your turn.
Oh. I'm gonna move back to the table, sit down in the chair, and bake some bread.
Alright, go ahead. On his Bandit's turn, we go ahead, pull up his board again. I keep forgetting. 3, and he has a -1. -5, so -2 of this. Actually, no, it's Constitution. That's right. Keep forgetting. Alright, well, he has a -5 then. Alright, 10, he's stabilized. Now moving on to Talias.
Let's see here.
The flutes start playing again.
Okay. So Talia being upset at the fact that he has restabilized. Do I need to roll perception to check that or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, roll perception to see if the blood stops flowing. The blood... It's kind of hard to tell.
All right, Talia is going to overrun through this flute player and is going to...
You're picking on the peasants. You have them backed against the corner.
and she is going to basically attempt... can she attempt coup de grace at this point or no?
So you can do the standard action, which would probably kill.
Okay. She is going to attempt overrun, which I think I need to roll CMB for that, right?
Yeah, CMB against a what CMB?
Rawr!
Hold on. They have an 11 CMD.
Running...
You plowed her back against the wall. There you go.
Okay.
She's unconscious.
And she's going to attempt an attack against him.
Alright, well, that attack hit. Did 8 damage, and his constitution is what? Constitution is a 11. He's dead.
We're not killing the flute players, babe.
Alright.
Don't kill the flute players. I like the flute.
Yeah. That was still playing, dude. We should smack him in the wall.
Alright, so. Alright, I'll divvy in the loot now, because I can go ahead and tell everything.
Alright.
Bandit.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah. And then, yep. Oh my gosh, they're not the looting type, I guess.
No, you can easily find. Yeah, they're not the looting type. Anyone who can loot pretty good would have saw all of this.
Jeez.
Ah, everyone's just sucking.
Or set of leather. I didn't get to do that quick. Keep in mind, this is going to go on top of the other gear you got from the guards as well.
Oh yeah, looks like
I'm just putting it all together so it's a lot easier.
Looks like Red and I found the secret pockets.
Yes, you found the secret pockets.
Oh, they have horses tied up outside.
Yeah, you would have saw deeds of the horses.
Damn.
Yeah, you kind of need horses in this world.
I like it. So
We could just walk, live off the land.
Have you seen how many miles it is per inch on that world map, dude? Oh my god.
Yeah.
I walked it. So yes, I am aware.
He did walk it.
That's true, we did.
Alright, so that's the second card of gear, and on the one villager you killed, here you go, you monsters.
So we have 8 cure potions.
There's a fucking stone.
I'll take that turnip.
Yo, that turnip though.
You fucking monsters.
I didn't do anything. But nor did I stop them, so.
Who was the beetle?
Yeah,
All for the turnip.
Beetle, not beetle, love turnips.
He does not get any penalties for using an improvised melee weapon. Holy shit.
What if we could sell this in town?
No, one thing.
I don't know, you're in town, go ahead.
Can we sell it in here? Like,
Yeah,
all
you
this
could
stuff
probably
right here.
sell.
Anybody want to buy this?
Probably not. There's an unconscious dude over there as well. Hold on, he's a farmer. This is what he had on him. That's what the unconscious guy had.
Ooh, a sickle.
Oh yeah, and if anyone wanted to loot the captain who found the secret pockets,
Secret pockets.
100 gold pieces.
How do we divvy this up?
Well, you got 120 gold pieces and 6 party members. So 20 gold pieces each.
Cool. That basically paid off for what? My fucking backpack.
What's the sickle? Is it
A one.
It's like
It's a 1d4.
type of weapon? Is it?
it's a slashing weapon.
It's like a D4, I think.
Yeah, it's a 1d4.
A sickle.
okay.
Oh, I was thinking of a scythe.
Besides 2D4.
Yeah, size 2d4.
6, I think. It's supposed to be 4.
Oh, I think that's even better.
Yeah.
Yeah, use that.
All right, now time for the experience. Let me calculate that up. Now, you want to kill the extra peasants for extra experience?
I'm tempted.
Next hotel. Where do I put experience?
Top of your experience. I don't know where you put it on the roll 20 sheet.
Core page, very bottom.
I actually beefed up those bandits, so they're worth a lot more experience. Like I gave them like 1 extra BAV, you know, that kind of stuff. Still though.
Peasants 130 for the win.
135 or
It's
yeah, no, the
disgusting.
village idiot's a 135, so that's what you're getting for him.
Nice.
That 5 experience will split wonderfully. Alright, 2,039 experience, and that splits 4 ways. I think 39. $2,935 divided by 6. So you each get 490 experience.
I'm sorry, how much?
490.
109.
How do you figure what's the total for the next level?
Right now you have 5,000 on top of 490, and the next level is 9,000. So you got a bit of a ways. You got to kill a lot more things.
Oh, yeah, a lot more peasants.
So our technical current XP is 5,490, and our next one's 9,000. Okay.
I'm doing medium XP experience system on the PFSRD. You can see. Alright. Well, that was pretty successful. You murdered a fucking peasant. Nearly killed.
Josh murdered a peasant.
No. I almost murdered peasant. I never actually killed any of them.
I murdered.
The beetle murdered a peasant.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
He wasn't gonna want a beetle. Alright, so we're good.
Yeah, he summoned a beetle and had the beetle kill it.
Emperor, ahead and done with combat here. I'd like to use a heal check to tend to their burns.
It's the least you can do, Dick.
They're all just say they're full health. They don't get to do anything else for this. Oh Oh yeah, by the way, the one on the back, she's knocked out full. She got flying into the wall. She's frail. So yeah, she's still knocked out. She's healed.
Talia's not sorry.
So, I have a question now. Seeing how you destroyed the tavern, killed everyone in the battle, everyone, and went ahead and killed peasants, do you want to loot the tavern?
No.
No.
As tempting as that is, no.
The beetle does.
The beetle
The beetle
does.
Okay. What is the beetle stealth?
No, I guess
I know. Alright, now, well, seems we gotta get another place to live because the tavern keeper, he wants you gone.
not. That's surprising.
Yeah, you kind of scared away a lot of his customers.
Oh, please, they're right there the entire damn time just watching.
What the hell?
What are you talking about? They're new people. They came in through the back door. Did you block the front one? The bodies.
Yeah, Talia kind of did.
I'm gonna go ahead and make a diplomacy check here. And
Okay.
Woo!
yeah, and I'm just gonna be like, we did nothing but defend ourselves in a battle they involved us in.
And the best you saw, they had knives.
Holy fuck, the mayor's 4,800 experience.
Chief of Mayor, by any chance.
Do you know where the mayor lives? Yeah.
Oh, I am the mayor. Oh, this is easy.
Well then.
That's what's wonderfully neat. 4 ways, or 6 ways. Anyway, trying to think. One second. Trying to find out where a bartender would be. NPC gallery. B. Bartender. Barmaid, no. I don't need a prostitute. Barkeep, there we go. What's his sense motive? Or +10. Alright.
Oh, jeez.
Damn.
Oh wow. He barely believes you. He's like, I don't care. Just don't do it again.
Wow. Yeah.
Damius signals over to Telia, and they both put 200 gold pieces on the table each, and Damius looks over to the barkeep and says, "Hopefully this will pay for the damages we've made here."
I have more than just paying for the damages. I'll get you a night for a room.
Wonderful. Telia and I will share one.
Wonderful. There are a few double bed rooms out there. If you, I know what I mean.
Point us in the right direction.
Alright. To the hall on the right of me. Go ahead and come. Alright. No, wait, never mind. You can't go behind the counter.
Okay.
Yeah, just come behind the counter and just go this way. That's a flaw. God damn it, I made a flaw in design. You have to go behind the counter.
No, there's doors right here.
Come down here too.
Oh yeah, that's right. There's the doors there, and there's doors also up here. That's what I was thinking of, because those I didn't see those doors.
Yeah, but the counter stops us from going on further north.
Yes.
So
Alright, so yeah,
south it is.
door down there to the south. Go ahead, take a left in the hallway. Take a right once you go through the door. Another right at the hallway, and another right into the hall. Pretty much it leads you to this one.
Oh.
Okay, well, before they leave, they're gonna go ahead and they're gonna go ahead and say, "All right, well, as fun as that was, I'm gonna go ahead and take a nap for this afternoon. If you choose to reconvene, we'll meet here early in the evening."
And that's how the party starts. Interrogation and murder.
And
Not only where did you kill bandits, you killed the guards at the same time. Now we're killing the bandits, and the bandits that were killing the guards. That is by far the most interesting start to a campaign we've never seen.
Yeah.
I smile and nod my head, wander over to the innkeeper. And her 100 gold. I'll take a room for myself.
My prices are not this cheap or this high stake. You guys don't have to give me this amount of gold.
Oh.
It's literally like 5 gold a minute.
Yeah, I will give him 5 gold. I'm out.
I will take back 95.
I will take back 95, please.
What? No tip? You're gonna go ahead and try to roll a bluff on you.
Take back another gold. You get 4.
He asked for a tip.
I give him 1 gold. Here.
6 gold, I'll take it.
Give me the best spot you got in here.
Alright, perfect. Go through the door and immediately, as soon as you can, take a rect. Nope.
I'm a little cheap, so I'm gonna go ahead.
The outhouses.
You get on the train.
Just lock his ass in there. Okay, now.
Now, 5 more gold. You can get 1 door over. Whoops, that's another retreat. 5 more gold.
Alright, so I'm a little cheap, so I'm gonna roll my diplomacy with it. And I'm basically gonna say, how's 3 gold sound?
Terrible. Try again.
Uh, 4?
Yeah, 4 will do.
Awesome. I say my gold.
Awesome.
You saved.
I save a gold.
You saved 1 gold. This is the stingy fucking tavern keeper. Dude, I'm surprised. He has like a 5 sleight of hand, a 13 profession in barkeep, 10 perception, so don't even try to steal shit from this guy.
I thought that was Gren's room.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I think so. No. You're right. Sorry, his is this room. My bad.
Yeah, that's that one. Well, I was kind of dicking with him. You can get one of the bigger rooms, but those are single rooms. I'll just assume that Delphon got paid off by the Spartans who gave him like 200 gold.
Additional 100, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. He gets to have his own room.
What happened to the guards? They killed each other. It was all the bandits. Okay.
Oh, Rizor, you're sleeping in the bartender's room.
Oh, whoops. Immediate right. Wait, where am I supposed to be?
Roll a stealth. See if you can get in bed with him.
Get me out of there real fast. I've
actually had a campaign once where someone rolled the stealth and actually managed to pull off raping someone.
Wow.
I got a
Jesus.
girl pregnant. Didn't even know.
That's something.
Alright. Well, that's pretty much the end of the session. That was interesting.
That's always a word for it.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah,
One more mayhem.
dude, the reach attack of opportunity. Oh my god, shit is so awesome. Not even gonna lie, it's so good.
Oh, don't worry. I have an abyssal character, or not abyssal character. Azamar character who has the abyssal bloodline. When he rages, he grows large, so he's 4 blocks, 2 blocks in diameter, that big, and he reaches this far, and has long arm, so he reaches this far, 14 in either direction. Oh yeah, and I'm big, so I take up a lot of space. It was also funny. We had zombies come down a hallway, a 2-wide hallway, and it was me and 2 rogues that literally were rat folk, so they could stack upon each other. So 3 of us in a hallway, killing zombies as they come by. We killed a horde of 100. It was fun. We had a lot of fun. Yeah, this is interesting. I'm actually surprised at how well it started off. Everyone was just like, I'll attack the guards. No, I'll attack the bandits. And then eventually just everyone died.
And then everybody died.
I rolled chance for it.
Yeah, basically all it took was, well, you can roll a 1d2 to see who you want to attack.
And here we are.
Just flip a coin. Flip. All right, kill them all.
That's it. Game over. That's what I need.
All right. Well, that was session 0. Interesting. Interesting first session.
I think I thoroughly proved, though, that human shields don't work on me.
Yeah, well, they don't work on mages, but they do work on fighters.
Yeah, no doubt. All right.
Anyway, we also proved that ladies can have a good throwing arm. Where are you going, Shakoof?
Where are you going, stab? Nope, not again, stab.
All right, y'all have a good night.
You guys too. Take it easy.
See you.
Talk to you later.
Later.
Everyone's just like, bye.
Oh, we're doing Tuesdays, right?
Yep, Tuesdays, and we'll decide what time exactly. I think it's like 6:30-ish.
That's 8:30 for us. Okay.
I don't know,
Actually,
we got a
could
week.
Yeah, could you do it like 1 hour? What do you have set now? Because that'd be good.
What do you mean?
Well, on Roll20 it says 9 p.m. for me. Could you set it at 10 or no?
Oh,
What time zone are you?
Central.
okay. For Central, it'd be 8:30 is when we'd start.
That's a bit late. Because I will be having to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning.
No. So 8:30 Central is 6:30 your time.
Are you Pacific?
Lights are your Pacific,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, I just got confused for a second.
Yeah. So yeah.
8:30 works for me. I'm Central also.
Okay.
Alright, there we go. That works. 6:30. It's like I had planned. Alright.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Great.
Yeah. In the future, I don't expect to be doing 5-hour sessions anymore.
Yeah. No.
That was more like 6 or 7, but yeah, sure.
That worked out.
All right. Well, I'll see you. If I don't see you guys, yeah. If anyone needs help, I'll be popping on the Discord on the daily, doing character sheets and all that fun stuff, and helping anyone that needs character sheet help.
Cool.
Yep.
When you get that YouTube link or YouTube video posted, link it. You can watch it.
Yeah. 7 hours, so I can fap to my warriors. Oh my god. All right. I'm just kidding. I'll
like 5 minutes of warrior combat and the 2 hours of bandit and soldier combat. Sure.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and compress it and upload it.
See you guys.
See ya.
Alright, catch you guys later.